that, fuck around, find out that. What? Do that, fuck around, find out that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I know a lot of country folk. I know a lot of gangsters too. Each one stand on their own. None of them running from smoke. I know a lot of country folk. I know a lot of gangsters too. Each one stand on their own. None of them running from smoke. Oh, I stand my ground. I know with my sound. Oh, welcome to the South. Look at their mouth, you can find out. Gold teeth, grizzly with a green, ain't playing bout. Nintendo raised me, probably why I'm so crazy. Lil' Hank Williams, Lil' Jay-Z, mix them all up in the pot. Sprinkle some M&M and some Sanaya. Just what the fuck that you got? From crack rock to moonshine, they ain't scared to do time. 3-2 of my Glock 9, AR bump stock mine. Political party hardy, dare you try to take mine? I know a lot of country folk, I know a lot of gangsters too. Each one stand on their own, and none of them running from smoke. I know a lot of country folk, I know a lot of gangsters too. Each one stand on their own, and none of them running from smoke. Tough and no, come take a shot with the soldier. Fighting the war, yeah, I'm exposed. I'm at the OGs picking the doja. Fire is lit, now we gon' blow up. Yo, we got the OGs in the country. Oh, I know a lot of country folk. I know a lot of gangsters too. Each one stand on their own. None of them running from smoke. I know a lot of country folk. I know a lot of gangsters too. Each one stand on their own. None of them running from smoke. Oh, I stand my ground. I know with my sound. Yeah, I know a lot of country.
I know a lot of gangsters too.
I know a lot of gangsters.
What's up, every motherfucker out there in the world today? I hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are great. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys kick some ass, take some names. Hope you guys are fucking good. Did I say that already? I am in a decent mood today. What's up, KC? What is up, KC? What is up? Let me get rid of this. Pull this down here, bring this up here, click on that there, slide it up there, scoot you down here, click on this, double click that, slide up here, tap this, and Pazowie. Pazowie. Yep, I said it. Pazowie. Casey Glass Rocks is my newest ninja. G2K Ninja's in the fucking house tonight. I love it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It is my birthday, and that is why my Cash App and my PayPal is on the bottom. In case you want to tickle my fancy a little bit with some financials. You know, it doesn't matter if it's 25 cents, $1, $2, $40, $8, $9. I'm all about the money now. Don't you know that already? I love it. Just chilling like a villain, creeping and a killing, eating and a peeling, wishing and a dealing, open and a floating. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? I know you know what I mean. I am home alone at the moment, by myself, just chilling. Casey Glass, what's up, my sister?
Happy birthday.
Thank you very
Happy,
much.
happy, happy birthday.
I appreciate it. I really do.
I was just laying down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Rough
Well,
day. I hope you have a really good day.
well, it's been a day. I'm not gonna lie. This whole shit going on with my work has been kind of fucked, but
Oh yeah?
it's got me kind of stressed out. I haven't made nearly as much money as I needed to have made the last fucking 2 weeks, and yeah,
Oh, you sound like my husband. He's hating this holiday because there's no opportunity for overtime.
yeah. There you go.
I'm like, who the hell hates the 4th of July?
Right? I think it's the greatest fucking holiday in this country.
I just don't like any holidays anymore.
Yeah, well, we're gonna get you out of that habit.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
I got
I got
really
a way. I got a way of getting people to see the greater side of things. You know what I mean?
Dude, it's been this way since 19 and it ain't changed yet.
Well, guess what? I'm very stubborn, and
Enough about me. It's your day, bro.
yeah, I know.
I'll survive, honey. I'm 50. Oh, wait. I will be 55. And I've got I'll be okay. Story of my life, babe.
Oh yeah.
It don't change for me. But that's why I like hanging out with you and Jen and the other people you've seen me hanging out with in the past. You know, Steffers, I love the shit out of my Steph, and my Rich, I love my Rich, and my Rose, my team fucking Rose is crazy and rambling and lovely, and I just love you guys because you guys are just fucking real people.
That's all I try to be. You know.
So thanks for being real.
That's being real is for some people is extremely difficult to do,
Yes.
but for me, it's the only thing I can do is just be real. You know.
Some people just don't know how to be mature adults, get to know. They don't know how to say, hey, I have a problem with you.
Yep.
And this is, it's okay to have problems, right? G2K?
Absolutely. I mean, even though you're friends, like you should be able to talk about whatever kind of issue you have with your friend and still be friends at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, that's not how it is. Like people get their feel bads hurt and they take shit too fucking serious and they can't take that constructive criticism. Now, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's constructive criticism, receiving it and giving it. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, people out there are not really too open to be constructively criticized.
Yeah, I would definitely say that you're approachable.
But
so I don't know what people's problems ever would be with you because you're fucking insanely smart and you're an adult and handle your ass very good.
Well, I can't say I handled my ass very well because I don't have one. But
this is true. Okay. So you got me on that one a bit.
But you know, it is what it is. You know, and I just don't understand some people how they'll just like be your friend one day and then you'll do something that they see is fucked up or wrong or what they didn't know that you were like or whatever, and then they'll just totally fucking abandon you and then like not approach you about shit. Like, how do you expect, like, if you're a true friend like me, if I see something wrong with a friend, I'm going to approach them and bring it to their attention because it's not fair to that friend to not be honest with them. Like, it's not fair to the friendship. It's not fair to any of this shit.
And you do it privately too. You don't humiliate people.
Right. You know what I mean? But sometimes I'm not gonna lie. I will put some shit out there. You know what I mean?
With bad people who deserve it though.
You know what I mean? But like this current situation that I find myself in with a few fucking people from this channel, you know? I don't know. Like it really hurt. This one hurt me. This one hurt me pretty good. What's up, Mr. Chapman? You know, so like it's not fair to a friendship if you have a problem with your friend and you don't tell them about it and then you walk away, because how the fuck do you ever expect them to improve upon what it was that you didn't. You know what I mean? How
Yeah.
why is it fair to me to not tell me what it was and how that you're concerned, or how is it fair? Like I can't improve myself if I don't know what the fuck you think is wrong.
And there's no point in even having a relationship at that point because relationships are not perfect. And what makes them perfection is when you go through the hard stuff to get to the good stuff. So why wouldn't you want to work on it if you're getting to the greater good, right?
Yeah.
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 You're so fun.
Like I've legitimately gotten fucking knocked out, drug out fucking fist fights with some of my best friends, and we're still friends to this day. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah. I know exactly what you mean. The old
Like
woodshed days.
for real, like for real.
Yes. Yep.
I mean, and people just don't.
Oh, the kind of fights like where your friends will, no. Don't jump in yet. Let him work it out. Let him work it
Yep.
out. You need
Yep.
that space,
Yep. Like, I mean, for real. Like, I've gotten my ass kicked a few times by my friends, and I've kicked a few of my friends' asses, and we're still friends to this day. Most of them, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And anytime I've ever gotten in a fight with one of my friends, it's been over legitimate shit.
Yeah.
And I just think that I just think more friendships are destroyed because people don't want to talk about their issues.
Right.
And it's not fair to the friendship, and it's not fair to the friend that you're walking away from.
I've just found lately in the past, I'd say generation, which is 20 years, I would say that people do not take it to that level where they need to work one-on-one with each other. Instead, they get groups to, well, how should I approach this person? What do you think about that person? And you can't have a one-on-one. It's a group of people that are typically giving you rough roads, we'll say. It's a group of people. It's never one individual. It's never any one person anymore. Do you notice that? They can't do it alone.
Yeah. Like I what's up, Ray Rich?
There's Richie. What's up, Gooch? We got some fire in the bottle. It's his birthday, baby.
Hell fuck yeah.
It's G2K's birthday.
He was one of the first people,
G2K.
he was one of the first people that wished me happy
Aaron,
birthday today.
the tie-dye guy. Happy birthday, he says.
Thank you,
He's walking on the other end of the house.
Thank you, Ward. I appreciate it.
Hey, he said thank you very much. He appreciates that. No problem.
I appreciate it.
So where's your woman?
She took my daughter and my son out to get me something for my birthday.
Oh, I wonder what it's going to be.
Whatever it is, it's going to be awesome because my kids got it for me. So there you go.
Team Rose just went live.
Yeah.
Yes. And
well, that shithead. She didn't even come over and say
Max's
happy birthday
too, whoever the hell Max Smith is. Do you know Max Smith?
I don't, but happy birthday, Max Smith.
Yeah, happy
Anybody
birthday,
that was born
Max.
on
You
the
and
3rd,
G2K.
anybody that was born on the 3rd of July, is a friend of mine.
You got a birthday buddy. Did you know that? You do now.
Hell yeah. I actually found out the other day, since I don't even remember what I was going to say.
I got someone having the same birthday as you.
Since I found out on just on Uber alone, there's 51,638 people that have the same birthday as me.
Oh my
That
God!
drive for Uber.
I think there's too many people that was born in July.
Yeah, well, you know why? It's because everybody gets locked up during the winter time and things happen.
That's the hookup time. That's the baby boomer time. Isn't it the baby boomer time?
I think so.
I think so too. Let's see. I got pregnant with my daughter Halloween. My mother got pregnant with me Halloween. Yeah.
I'm good. See, I got a sister born in April. I have a sister born in June. I was born in July, and then I have one sister that was born in November.
God, you got a big family.
Oh, that's nothing. My dad has 13 or had 13 siblings.
Yeah, I remember him having a big family.
Yeah, my mom had 9.
Hey, James.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you, sweetie?
I'm good. I just wanted to say hi and say how's everyone doing?
I'm doing good, Mr. Chapman. I'm doing good today, Mr. Chapman.
Good. I'm just gonna barbecue some fish tonight.
Some what?
Some fish.
Hell yeah. I love
Yeah.
fish, especially on a barbecue.
I'm doing it on a Traeger.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you buy them or did you catch them?
No, I buy them at the supermarket.
Yeah.
How old are you today?
I'll never tell. I'm 45.
You're 45 years old.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're a baby. Oh, I'd like to be back at age 45 again, knowing what I know now. Can you put me through the Wayback Machine?
Nah, I wouldn't never go back.
You wouldn't?
Nope.
Well, that's a good birthday when you wouldn't change a thing. So cheers to you. Happy birthday, bro.
Thank you.
I am lighting up one as we speak. I am firing up some sour grape.
Hell yeah. I love anything sour.
Ooh, it tastes grapey.
Well, not sour milk. I don't like sour milk.
Ooh, it tastes grapey.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, is he
Ooh, that
smoking?
tastes like a. Have you ever had Woo! Cheers! Fire in the bowl. Okay, so have you ever heard of Hubba Bubba Great Bubble Gum?
Oh yeah, I love Hubba Bubba. Well, I haven't
That's what
chewed
it
since I
tastes
lost my
like.
teeth. But
Hubba Bubba Great Bubble Gum.
There you go.
I bet you guys can't say that 5 times fast. Hubba Bubba
Hubba
Great Bubble
Bubba
Gum.
Great Bubble Gum. Hubba Bubba 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 Great Bubble Gum.
There
Hey,
you
you did
go.
it.
There you go. You know why? Because Hubba Bubba Great Bubble Gum is my favorite kind of bubble gum there is. It was always just so much more juicier, you know, and more flavorful, I think.
There you go. There you go.
But then I forgot where I put my teeth because I lost them all, and then I don't chew gum anymore.
Mm-mm. I rarely chew gum.
It's kind of hard to chew gum when you got gums. Got to weird how that works out. James, do you smoke pot, my friend?
Never do.
Huh?
Never do.
You never do?
Never do. Never.
You should. You should.
Well, I don't
Uh-oh.
believe in it. I don't believe in smoking pot
Why not?
because I don't want to be around it.
Why?
Because I don't. I tried it once before, but I didn't like smoking pot.
Have you ever tried eating it?
Not really. No.
It's really
Well,
mellow.
let me
Here
take
we
it.
go. Here we go. Here we go.
I don't like smoking pot either.
Well, don't judge me because I smoke pot, okay, James?
Is there?
I don't like smoking pot either. The reason why I smoke
Yeah.
pot is because it's the only way that I can smile.
Yes, sir.
No, sir. You can smile without smoking pot when you talk to me.
I can what?
Yes, sir.
You said the only
Yeah.
reason why did you say you like smoking pot?
Because it's the only it's a way to make my pain go numb, and it's really a way that kind of makes me like smile and forget about the bad stuff, and you just kind of go numb.
Yeah. Here we
Yeah.
go.
It numbs the pain.
Yeah.
It gets your mind kind of dead, okay? So you don't think about stupid stuff all the time.
It gives you that separation that you need sometimes, you know. I think everybody should try to elevate themselves. I think anyway.
I think your birthday's kind of cruel because you should like be around people you can celebrate it with.
Oh,
Like those
there's
fucking
Rich.
crazy YouTubers, you know?
There's Rich.
Yep. Yep. Rita Rich is in the house.
Hey, Rich.
Rich the beer guzzler, Mr. Pulp Fiction, Mr. Cobra Kai.
He said smoke weed every day.
I'm so excited about Cobra Kai next season. Very excited about it. Cobra Kai.
Cobra
Bayside,
Kai,
by the
motherfucking Cobra Kai!
Hi.
way. I'm so
Fucking don't make me
disappointed.
get my fucking Cobra Kai
Strike
guru
first,
after
strike hard,
motherfuckers, man.
no mercy, son.
He'll fucking Mr. Miyagi your fucking face for me.
Remember that?
My favorite character is Daniel Russo and Sam Russo, all the Russo family. And when Daniel Russo beat Johnny Lawrence in the tournament, I was proud of that. When I also defeated Mike Barnes, so proud of that. When he defeated Terry Silver, I was so proud of that when he beat him in his dojo.
Be honest though, when he fell and he broke his like when he was paralyzed, did you cry?
What are you talking to me?
Yeah.
What are you talking? What do you mean we got paralyzed?
Wasn't that the one that oh never mind, never mind. I'm thinking of something different. Forget it. Sorry.
You're thinking of Bloodsport.
No, I'm thinking of the one where the kid fell. Yeah, no, it was Cobra Kai. Wasn't
Oh,
it?
that was Miguel Diaz.
Okay. I thought I was thinking the right thing.
He fell off the railing at school,
Yeah.
but that was fake.
Yeah.
He didn't really get paralyzed. He can still walk.
Right.
But I was sad about it when he fell off the balcony of the school.
Yeah.
Mm. I'm gonna help my mom out with the trigger.
I can't believe they're out birthday shopping for you. Did they give you any hints?
No, but I gave them hints since I gave them the money.
What kind of hints did you give them?
I said I just want something that
I just wanted to come up here and say hello and wish happy birthday and
well, thank you, my friend.
make my dinner and get back to you later.
All right, brother. Be
Good,
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 man.
Well, take care, James.
Mr. Chapman, hit and run. Mr. fucking Chapman.
When is Rich going to hit and run you?
Oh, yeah, I think he already ran.
Did he really only run?
I think so.
Good God. What makes you say that?
Because I've only got 3 people watching now.
How many?
3?
That's it. Well, you are kind of early.
No, I only had it scheduled for 5 days.
I know.
But I'm sure there's some kind of fucking stupid ass drama going on YouTube that's more important than come over here and saying hi.
Oh, there was a bunch of drama that dropped today. Yes, that would be correct.
Oh, see, I don't pay attention to all that shit. I really don't.
I didn't mean to, but I'll tell you what, it did give me an opportunity to do. Unsubscribe a bunch of crime channels I thought I unsubscribed to.
Yeah?
Yeah, I thought I was unsubbed to this one, and I was like, oop, okay, so I don't like this name, and you're gone. Yeah. No, he says he just texted me, and he said he's still watching.
Well, then text him back and said, I said, get the fuck up here and tell me happy birthday.
Hey, yeah, you heard that. Say it one more time to Rich, loud and clear.
Rich, will you please get up here and tell me happy birthday? I mean,
Look,
Rich, get the fuck up here and tell me happy birthday.
that's how you get it done.
There you
You can't be gentle with that little tiger. He's a tiger now.
go. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's a tiger. He's a lightning tiger now.
Is he a lightning tiger?
Yes, he is.
Oh. I wonder if he's ever going to become a G2K ninja.
He better be. He said. James said he uses a trigger.
I don't know what a trigger is, so
Rich, get up here and talk to us, bro.
I'm sure it's some kind of fucking barbecue pit, some type of deal.
I bet you Rich is barbecuing as we speak.
Maybe. It's a little bit early for him.
No, well, wait a minute. It's probably too hot to be barbecuing and you know.
Probably a little bit early for him.
Let's see. Yeah, maybe. What, 6:30?
Yeah.
And it's 8:30 for you now, ain't it?
7:30.
7:30?
Yep.
I just reordered some organic, what's it called? Oh, apple cider vinegar. Did you know that the apple cider vinegar that I make that has the mother in it? Okay, it's not filtered. It has the actual mother in it. It's from Idaho, bro.
Nice.
I know. Like I look. I'm not organic everything, but the Bragg. Um, it's from Bragg is what it's the what's it called? The God, I can't think. The apple cider vinegar. A lot of people use Bragg. Don't use Bragg.
Hmm.
I'm excited about apple cider vinegar. How pathetic is my life, babe?
Not too pathetic.
Oh,
I know people who get fucking excited over the weather temperature.
I'm gonna
Now
go
that's
on a health regimen drinking this shit.
that's pathetic.
Oh, seriously, it's got the mother in it, so
What is that?
hopefully,
What is the mother?
basically, the mother is okay, so what is apple cider vinegar? Basically, it's apples that are brewed, basically is what it is. And the brine that it they filter it out, like the bacteria basically is what it is. That's what it is. It's bacteria. So they filter it out, but the organic stuff, the mother, when they say the mother, that means that they don't filter it. It means that it's good bacteria that your body really does need to help the digestive system for you to even manage your blood sugar. This vinegar does everything for you. It really does. Just a couple tablespoons in your water every day is epic.
Hmm.
And believe it or not, it gives you energy.
Nice.
And it also helps you fast. It makes you feel fuller too. So like if you're not a big eater like I'm not, but you sometimes do get a hunger pain but just don't have time to do it, just drink some of that, a couple tablespoons in your water and you're not hungry anymore. And it lasts for hours. You can fast this way too. If you've ever had a problem with fasting, it helps with fasting when you pray.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I didn't know that.
So definitely buy you some vinegar to drink because the apple cider vinegar is going to do wonders for you. And also, it helps fight diseases too. Things like cancer, um, diabetes, high blood pressure, stuff like that.
Hmm.
Now, the girl that I learned it from, if I shared the video to her, you all would be definitely subscribing to this lady. She's not a doctor, but she's pretty healthy. And she definitely uses everything she tells you about. Is Rich going to come up here or not? Or do I have to go all the way to California to kick his ass?
He's probably gone now because I only got one person in the chat now.
Rich, you want me to come to motherfucking California? Mm-mm. You don't. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
What are you thinking?
I'm just thinking about what my kids are going to give me.
Oh, look at you. How long do you think they'll be gone?
Like that's all that matters to me is seeing the smile on my kids' face when like. It doesn't matter how lame it is, or it doesn't matter how great it is. Like I equally love it as much just because it's for my kids. Even though I'm for the most part I'm the one that gives them the money to go get the stuff. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like I'm like, no, I gave it to you, so it's yours. Don't think about it like you're buying me a gift with my money. I gave you the money. Now go get me something. Whether you spend it all on me or not, that's up to you. But here's the money to go do something. So go get me something. And
Are
just
all
know
your
me.
kids going to be with you?
Yeah, they're both here.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh my God, you're so blessed. That fills my heart, Aaron. I love that.
Yeah.
Hold on to them as long as you can, man. They grow up fast.
Mr. John, thank you for being here, my friend. It is my birthday, and I am in a fucking good mood. So
Hey, John. Good to see you. John will be kind enough to hit that StreamYard link, even though Rich won't. Just saying, Rich.
oh yeah, just saying, Mr. Pulp Fiction.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
No, it's pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah. So there's my favorite scene in that. My favorite scene in that movie is when Samuel L. Jackson and there he is.
What's up, people?
Hey, Rich.
Hey.
Nope, I'm 45, Mr. John. My favorite scene in that movie is when Samuel L. Jackson and John Travolta are in the car and they just kidnap this dude and he's supposed to be taken somewhere or some shit, and like he hits a bump and his fucking gun goes off and blows the dude's brains out. And like I think the reason why that's my favorite scene is because I know how they did it. Like they legitimately shot a ketchup bottle in the back window of the car to make it look like it was blood splatter all over the place.
Oh,
Really?
God.
I didn't even know that.
Yep.
Pulp Fiction, huh?
Yep. What's up, Mr. John?
Hey, happy birthday, you old bastard. How old are you?
Happy
I'm
birthday.
good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm 45, you older bastard.
You're 45? Oh my
Man.
God, I wish I was 45 again.
Yeah.
Reverse that, and that's what I am, 54. I'm an old bastard, but I love you.
I love you too, my friend.
You're a good man, I'll tell you right now. You have a good cause for what you fight for.
Yep.
And I can tell you right now, not many men do I take my hat off for, but I will you any day of the week, twice on Sundays.
Well, thank
Oh,
you.
I
You're a
love
good
that.
dude.
That fucking means a lot to me, man.
You're a fucking good guy, brother. I'll tell you right now. You're the only live that I come into on stream. That's it. You are the only one. You know why?
What is that, sir?
Because you have the same convictions that I have as a man. And I respect that. That's fucking major coming from me. And I'm sorry, I'm not the greatest guy in the world. I fucked up and I've made some serious mistakes. But I really respect you, Aaron, a lot.
John, that's why you're an honorable man, because
Well, I'm not always
admitted that
honorable,
you
Sea
fucked
Glass.
up.
Don't just remember that. I have my mistakes too. I made some serious mistakes with my wife. Just stupid shit that
I
would
know.
never. It's just not even close, remotely close to me. Not even close to me. Just stupid shit that I would never make a mistake on, and I did. So that's why I talk with you guys the way I do. Because yeah, you know what brings me always back around to who I should really be and who I really am is the good blood that Christ shed on the cross for me. That's it. It ain't me, how good I am, and how wonderful I am, because I'm not, truly. But boy, when I died and stood in heaven, they said, "Why should we let you in?" And I said, "One drop of your son's blood." That's it.
Yeah.
It wasn't because I was great and because I helped people and all that shit.
Nope, you can't
Nothing
get
to
there
do
by
with it.
work. You got to go
What's
through
that?
Christ. Nope, you're right. You can't get there by work. You've got to
No,
go through
you
Christ.
can't. It's a matter of just saying, "Hey, Lord, use me wherever you need me."
Yep.
That's why I get on with this channel. Because everybody, I can tell everybody, you, Aaron, Rich, I can tell you guys all believe. I know you all believe. I can tell.
Do you know where it says in Scripture that we would all know one another?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's a discerning spirit. My brother Charles is a discerner. He's a true discerner. He's scary discerning.
Well, that means a lot, Mr. John.
What's that? What's that, Aaron?
Well, that means a lot, Mr. John. Like like to be able to call you a friend means the world to me. Like just like with Casey, she's my sister. John, that's my homie. You know what I mean? Like you guys are all a huge part of.
Man, Rich is a fucking good dude. I'll tell you, I love Rich.
I couldn't do it
I've-
without Rich.
Wow. I've come to just Rich has grown on me, and I've probably grown on him like a bad fungus. But Rich is a good dude. I'll tell you right now, that guy's fucking fun. He's fun as hell. I can tell you right now for a fact
He
he
parts
is.
all the dark clouds, don't he?
He does. Rich always has a good outlook on things. I can tell. Even if it's a shit day for him, he always has a good outlook. And that's that one enlightening thing that we have on this channel, in this stream, that you guys just let it rock. I mean, and that's great. That's the way.
You know, one thing I could say, one thing I can say about myself, you know, like I'm the same person. I'm the same fucking person on social media as I am in my real life. But if you know me on
Oh
a
hell
personal,
yeah! I can tell that instantly.
but if you know me on a personal level, and I talk to you like on a regular basis outside of YouTube, that means something to me. And like, I just try to do the fucking honorable thing, the noble thing, the right thing. I just try to make the world a better place, man. That's what I'm trying to do, man. That's it.
Aaron, what I feel for
That's
you is
awesome.
that you just want to be you, and that's all good. That's why I like this channel. You don't have to be anybody else but you. You can call me a rotten cocksucker, and I'll laugh my ass off with you. I don't care because you're just you. I don't want you to be anybody else but you. That's it.
And if there's one thing I'm extremely well at is being me.
Yeah, you
And
are. You're very good at that.
and some people don't take me. Some people don't think I'm being real with them when I tell them like the person you see on YouTube is the person I am in my real life. I'm actually more flamboyant and more outrageous in my real life than I am on
Oh,
YouTube.
good. I
Like,
can tell that in a second.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I've realized I've come to a point in time in my life a while back, you know, to where it's like I've only got one life to live. I've already lived half of it, and I don't want to be a fucking douchebag. I want when I die, I want people to remember me for good things, man. I want to be remembered when I die. People who are pieces of shit and shit like that, they fade away into nothing, and they don't get remembered. And I'd hate to live my entire life and then die and not be remembered by anybody. That's a
You
sad
know,
feeling.
bro, out of everything that you stand for, you know what the great thing is about you is that you've never changed that G2K symbol. You get your hand given that, but beyond that, above and beyond that, you've got a little bit of weed there, which I smoke, but you got your heart there. And that's where your heart really lies, dude, just helping people and making people feel better and say, look, you can get through this. Dude, you've experienced more
Oh, you cut out, Mr. John.
to get through it. Miss Wanda just said they could actually get through it. Most women can't, and most men can't get through that.
Most people would do.
And you're fighting for it. Holy shit, dude. Is a tip of the hat from me? 10 times is a tip of the hat from me, brother. I'll fight with you. Let's go. Fucking arm to arm, Lincoln, knuckle to knuckle, I'll fight with you every step of the way. Because there's no worse piece of shit in my life that I think of than a man that hurts a woman or a man that absolutely hurts a kid. That's the worst piece of shit that you can absolutely be. Is that I look at my little grandbaby. Oh my God, he's so great. He's so awesome. And he laughed and talked with me for 2 hours the other night on my table. And his chair, my daughter was sitting there, she, Dad, he loves you. I said, I love him. She looked at me, she was, Dad, there wouldn't be a stretch of earth that anybody could hide if they hurt him, would they? I said, nope. I said, if somebody hurt that little fella, I said, there wouldn't be a fucking stretch of earth that they could hide in, then I would not find them. and I would kill them the way I wanted to. So,
Oh yeah.
dude, you fight for some really good shit. It's just people has to know that what you're fighting for is not just it's not just talk. It's not just airspace. It's something that actually happened to you. So they have to know that, and that's hard for most people to experience and say, "Hey, look, this fucking really happened to me. This is fucking horrible. This is
You know,
a shitty part of my life." But man, I look at you and I think, "Holy shit, that dude's fucking awesome. I'll stand side by side with you any day of the week." And Aaron, and I love you. I love you with all my heart.
oh,
But man,
Anthony. All right, sweetheart. Well, that's a bummer deal right there. You're sitting here talking. You're sitting here talking about my logo on here, and this Aunt Amy. She's the one that made it for me. I'll miss you too,
dude,
Aunt
I
Amy.
love your logo.
Like that legitimately wants to make me. That makes me want to cry, and I'm gonna mute myself so you actually don't hear me do it right now. So that's fucked
Don't,
up.
dude, don't worry about that. That's a good thing. Your logo is great. I'd show myself on camera, but I'm just too damn handsome, and Rich might get excited if he sees me. I'm having a good night tonight, so let's let it rip, dude.
What's up, Animal
Happy
Crossing? You know, like just going back to what you were saying. You know, like it's like anybody that's got a story like mine of sexual trauma and sexual abuse. I know how hard it is to talk about it in just in general, and even though I kind of make it seem like it's easy for me to do, it's not.
I
It's
know
fucking
it's not.
it's
I can
fucking
tell it's
yeah,
not.
it's hard for me, and I just know that there's so many, especially there's so many men out there. There's so many men out there that have experienced the same thing I have that will never talk about it and will go to their grave with that secret and that hurts me.
Well,
This
I
is a
can tell you a story, but I'm not sure if you like it or if you don't like it.
I'm good. I'm good, Animal Crossing. I'm down to hear any story, man.
Well, my brother-in-law, ex-brother-in-law, did that to my two nephews and my niece.
Wow.
He molested them.
Oh,
Steve.
oh.
Steve, the piece of shit. And me and my five brothers and my sister's boyfriend at the time, which was a lobsterman that was built like a brick shit house, we met up with him on the parking lot and we beat the fuck out of him for 3 hours. Literally 3 hours. We beat the fuck out of him. And I'm not bragging, but me and my brothers are all pretty capable. But Sparky, which was his real name was Arthur. That's who my grandson's named that was Arthur. Arthur was a bad motherfucker. He used to tuna fish with a hand line. He caught two 900 pounders with a hand line.
Damn.
900-pound tuna fish with a hand line, and we beat the fuck out of him for 3 hours.
Ooh.
And I can tell you right now, I never felt one fucking bit of sympathy for that bastard when I walked away. None.
I would be
Well, I bet you he never
None.
touched a kid again.
I was actually hoping he'd crawl off and die somewhere underneath that fucking 18-wheeler tractor trailer that he was near. He wouldn't call the police because he knew what he did. Exactly. Miss Wanda said it. So, dude, I don't know exactly what you've been through, but my nephew Stevie, great kid. Oh my God. Wonderful kid. He's got 4 beautiful daughters and 2 beautiful sons, and they all love him so much. And that was from the seed that Steve spread. And that was the guy that we beat the shit out of. But Stevie is totally different. Aaron's totally different. Becky, she lives in England now. She does very well for herself. She's got 1 daughter. She's great. They love their kids. They're wonderful. And that's the only ones that I really stay in touch with in my family, because they remember me as Uncle Jay. That was my name, Uncle Jay. No, that was my name was Uncle Jay. Uncle Jay's here. Cool, we're gonna go see Uncle Jay, because we always just got along. And it was just a thing. But man, I'll tell you, dude, my hats off to you. Happy birthday. I love you. Big hug from Maine,
Thank
from
you.
Miss Wanda and John.
We'll sing him happy
Thank you,
birthday.
Wanda. Thank you.
We'll sing you happy
We both will.
All right, we got to sing you happy birthday.
Happy
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Aaron. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
And many more.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I
Dude,
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
you guys are fucking awesome. I love this channel. Seaglass and Rich. You guys are just really, really good people. All the
And
way
so are
around,
you,
you're good
John.
people. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Seaglass. You guys are good people. I appreciate this. I
I
mean,
hope
this
I
is
get to see
wonderful
you in
to see.
heaven.
What's that, dear?
I said someday we're all going to see each other in heaven.
Hey, I'll tell you right now. I've been there once.
We do now.
Oh, geez, I've been
You
there
sure
once.
have.
And people say, "Boy, do you ever regret coming back?" I do every day. I wish I was still there. Greatest place I ever seen and I ever
This
been.
world is now.
It wasn't drugs. I've done drugs my whole life. Fucking a long time I did drugs. I got off of them. But it took me a lot of drugs, a lot of alcohol. But I can tell you right now, there was no peace that I felt like I did when I was there. Oh my goodness. Wow. The Bible says it's a peace that passeth all understanding. And it truly did. And the last guy I saw was my dad. And that meant the world to me because I knew he was there. I know the rest of my family that I know was there. My sister Beverly I was very close to. My sister Beverly has this. I have the same disease she has, psoriatic arthritis. It's crippling. She just gave up. I felt bad for Beverly. I love Beverly.
Only 57.
She was only 57 when she died. Very young. She had a blood clot go through her lung when she died. I had a blood clot go through my heart. The first time I had a heart attack and I lived. A blood clot go through my heart and I lived.
That's what happened to my dad.
So I've had some very serious questions about why God sent me back sometimes.
There's a reason.
But I don't question it
To
all the
talk
time.
to us fine souls.
What's that, Seaglass?
To talk to us fine souls.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. You know,
and
hey,
other
you
fine
know what?
souls. He sent
Hey,
you
if
back
it,
because you're not done planting the mustard seeds.
boy, I'll tell you right now, nothing grows like a mustard seed, does it, Seaglass? You know the Bible. I can
Yep,
tell
I
you
do. Yep, I do.
I can tell you do. But I can tell you right now that if that's what he chooses me for, that's what I'll do. And
Amen
I'm
to that
fine
one.
with that.
It's a rough
You
road to
know,
take, but it says that we have to carry our cross. And can you
hey,
imagine?
pick
Could
up
you
your
guys
cross and carry it
imagine being
daily.
back in the biblical days and you witnessed the crucifixion of Christ? Could you imagine that?
Throwing shit
Do
at
you think it's any easier today? I gotta ask you. Do you think it's
No,
any
it's
easier
not.
today?
It's not.
No, it's
It's
worse
not.
today. It's 10 times harder today.
It's 10 times harder. Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's why I said pick up your cross and follow me daily. We all have our own cross to bear. You know, one of the greatest honors and greatest privileges I have, you know what it is? Seriously, is when Aaron says, Mr. John, will you close us up with a prayer? Wow, that means a lot to me. That means a
Oh,
whole lot to me. More than I could ever express to anybody here. That means a whole lot to me because there's gifts, spiritual gifts that Jesus gives each and every one of us. Whether if it be discernment or if it be whatever it is. Mine is intercessory prayer. I don't know if you know what intercessory prayer is,
I
but
don't.
if you ever want to read a
no, I
good
don't.
book, if you ever want to read a good book, read John Hyde, Praying Hyde, if it was his name, John Hyde. He used to pray, and the first prayer that he ever had, he was 2.5 hours in a closet praying to Christ, and 250,000 souls was won because of his prayers, or
Whoa,
because
I
of
had a
Jesus'
clap.
prayers.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a very simple
Oh,
thing.
wow.
Prayer is so simple.
Do you want to
Prayer
know
takes it.
why? Do you want to know why people go in darkness to pray? How it says to go into our closets and pray? Do you want to know
Go
why?
ahead, let her rip.
The reason why is because what are typically children afraid of? And not just children, even some adults like me, afraid of the
I'm
dark.
afraid of the dark.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's a lie. That's a lie. I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm afraid of the things that are in the dark.
Exactly. Very
Yeah,
good point,
that's why.
Aaron. Right on the
Yep.
money, brother. You know, it's just a matter of knowing. Dude, I wish I could sit with you guys and just have a cup of coffee with you
Me
and just
too.
talk with you. Because
Me
I love
too.
you guys so much. I
We love
really
you right
do.
back.
I love you guys so much on this channel. It's very hard for me to say that I found a channel that I love the people on with no conditions in my life. I've had many, many conditions in my life. And they're like, why don't you put out more, John? Why don't you just say more? You know why I don't? Because God does not lead me to. If he leads me to, if I really feel that God is leading me to say something, I will. But if it's just because people want to hear it, I can't do it. I can't. And that's the greatest part about you, Aaron, you, Seaglass, and you, Rich, is that, man, Rich, I can tell, dude, you've lived some life, brother.
Yeah.
I can tell.
But it wasn't easy,
Huh?
though.
What's that, Rich?
It wasn't easy, but just made some some changes in my life. That's all.
Yeah, bro, but I could tell you've lived some life from your photo. I could tell that you've lived some life hard and you've lived some life nice. But you're a good man. I can tell.
I
That's
appreciate
why
the
I
words,
love this
man.
stream. Sea Glass, you're just a piece of putty in Christ's hand.
No,
You cut out, Mr. John.
Yeah, you cut out.
I'm actually in trouble, John.
You're actually in trouble?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, a little bit. My
Am I here?
entire, the
Am
only
I?
people, John, I'll just be real. The only people that talk to me and my family is my son and daughter-in-law. That's it.
Sea Glass, I'm going to tell you right now, you
And
got
the
to let
one
that
that
go.
talks to me,
Because God,
my son. Let me say one more thing. I'll tell you why my son talks to me. Because he witnessed and remembered what happened to me that night. See, they tried to say I brainwashed him, but Jesus knows the truth. And I should
he
have put
does.
him in jail. I should have, but I didn't. So, hey, I'm the fool.
I've been in jail a bunch of times. You know
He should
what?
have went to jail. He would have been a better man for it.
I went to jail a few times, a bunch of times. My wife Miss Wanda bailed me out a bunch of times. But you just got to know that if you're standing strong in what's right, God will honor that. And he did me. I was standing strong with what's right. You're like, bought thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of stuff for Grace.
And she would take them back.
And I just finally said, that's enough. I said, I'm not doing this. I'm not paying for 5 kids that are not mine. She had 5 other kids that were not mine. Not paying for those. And I fought for it and fought for it. Went to jail, went to prison. I didn't give a shit. I didn't care. I will fight for what's right.
No, you wasn't.
Yeah, no, I've been in prison. I've been in
You
jail.
haven't been in prison.
It's pretty bad. It felt like prison, I guess. But they all like me, so I was just kind of hanging out with the.
Of course, I probably know everybody.
Yeah, I probably know everybody there by now. But I was hanging out with the guards and all the guys that were at prison. They're like, Jonah, what the hell are you doing in here? I'm like, it is what it is. They're like, eh. So I've been to jail. Look, I got a brother-in-law that just passed. God rest his soul. I loved him. Looked just like Miss Wanda, her brother. That dude spent 50 years of his life
More than that.
in prison.
85%.
And I can tell you right now,
He was a young boy.
out of all the shit that he that everybody thought that he was bad for, Bobby had 20 times that was good. That reversed the bad. I can tell you right now he did. I had the absolute pleasure of leading his dad to eternal security in heaven. I know I did.
My
I
brother
was
hated
getting ready to shave him. He was 80. How old was Dad, honey?
Dad, he was
85?
89 when
No,
he died.
89 when he died. He was 87 when I was getting ready to shave him. He couldn't see anymore. He couldn't hear very good.
Right.
And I said, I'll shave you. And he looked at me just as serious as a heart attack. He goes, John, what's it take to get to heaven?
I want to be with Mom.
I said, you just got to be born again, Dad. I said, that's it. He goes, well, what's that take? I said, just a prayer. He goes, that's it? I said, that's it. My father-in-law was one of the greatest men I knew.
And he could
Fucking
hear.
that guy, if you needed $100 and he had 50, he would go borrow the other 50, and if not more, from somebody else to say, here, I got it. Here you go. Like, holy shit. But he prayed, and his eyes opened up. And he goes, that's it? And I'm like, that's it, Dad. I said, Lord, forgive me for the sins that I've done. Let me into your kingdom. Make me the man you want me to be. This guy was fucking 87 years old when he prayed that prayer. And I have not one ounce of doubt in my mind that he's in heaven today. Not one bit of doubt do I have. None. Just amazing. So this channel reminds me of all that stuff. You know, we can look at it and say, well, geez, Mr. John's talking about sad stuff. No, it ain't sad stuff. It's good stuff. It's beautiful. Somebody went to heaven. Yeah, they're not here with us anymore, and they don't have to go through the misery and the bullshit that we have to go through.
The glory that
But wow, the beauty, the peace, and the glory that they're in right now, you can't ask for anymore.
Man, where were you 5 years ago when I needed to win that argument with my old girlfriend? Her argument and my argument was always that people don't go to heaven, that they're dead, okay?
No,
and that they
no.
don't rise from the dead until Jesus
That's if you don't
returns.
believe in
Well,
God.
I have news for that person still to this day. Yes, there is people in heaven.
Heaven
How would
and
you
hell.
explain the 12 apostles? They're there. And not just going by the 12 apostles, but like, yes, the dead in Christ will rise first. But you got to think, why would the dead in Christ rise first? Those are the ones that didn't want to believe. So they
What
get the
did Jesus
last
say to the guy on
chance,
the cross?
the very last chance to say, now that they see him in the flesh, he's coming back for that 1,000-year reign. They say they're going to bow. Every knee, whether you want to or not, you will bow. And it's
Right.
going to
What
be
did
up to
Jesus
you
say?
to say, I still want to be dead. And I just want to be dead.
What did Jesus say to the thief on the cross? Do you remember?
Go ahead.
What did he say?
She don't know. She told the girl.
Well, he asked Jesus that if you go to heaven, will you remember me? And he told him that he would not only remember him, but he would take him with him. And he did.
Right. He said, today you will be with me in paradise.
In paradise.
That's right. That was the resurrection. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
When he was hanging on the cross, the one thief said, die because you need to die.
Not the resurrection. The rapture, sorry.
Right.
He was raptured up.
It's all good. No, it's all good. It's not. Look, this isn't a class where we're all doing.
I know, but I hate to take things out of context. It's something between my Savior and me.
I mess up on scripture sometimes. It's been so long since I've really studied it like I used to that I mess up on it sometimes. But I know what it means to me, and I know what's in my heart. And that's what Jesus looks at, is the heart of the person. He doesn't look at what you outdo or what your outsources are or how good you are, because we couldn't be good enough. I couldn't be good enough. You know, it's a pleasure for me to pray. If Rich or if Aaron or if you come up to me instantly and say, John, just pray for me. Okay. Sometimes I might say, what do you want? What do you want to pray for? What do you really need? Sometimes that's the case. But a lot of times, Aaron will just say, Mr. John, will you close us out in prayer? That's an honor to me. That's an absolute honor to me. Absolutely, I will.
Well, how about a birthday? How about a birthday prayer instead for Aaron?
I've never. You're the only person I've ever asked to say a prayer on my channel. Just saying.
And it's just an honor to me. You know why it's an honor? Because I'm really not worthy. But Aaron sees.
Well, I disagree.
He's never met me.
I disagree
from a hole in the ground. He wouldn't know me if he tripped over me. I would know him because he got hand down his asshole, but I know him. But the thing is that he doesn't know me from a hole in the ground. He says, Mr. John, will you close us out in prayer? That is an honor to me, because that shows me that Jesus is still alive in my life and he's still working. to the level that he needs to work at. Not the level I think he needs to work at, but the level that he wants to work at. That people understand and people get. You know,
Is it
because the level that we think that he wants us to work at sometimes is much greater than the level that he just wants to work at. He's like, you know, can you go into a motorcycle gang and just talk to these guys? There might be 150 of them there, but one of them is going to hear what you have to say. One person is going to hear what you have to say. That's it. You don't need all 150 of them. I can guarantee you, I can tell just by looking at Rich and talking with Rich that he probably knows about motorcycle gangs and badass guys, just like Aaron does. I know Aaron does. I don't even need to see Aaron. I can tell that he knows about badass people.
I don't know what all Rich has been through.
I have a pretty good idea just by talking to Rich. Rich is definitely a man of experience. I can tell that he is.
I know he's a pain in my ass.
He's a pain in my ass, but I love him. I love him like a brother.
Me
You
too.
guys come to Maine, I can tell you right now, we'll have one hell of a lobster cookout.
We should all meet up one time.
Aaron, Miss Wanda wants
That'd
to
be
know:
nice.
do you want seashells and lobster claws in your jar of ocean?
Sand.
I want whatever you feel like you need to put in there, as long as it's got water from the ocean and sand from the beach. That's and whatever else you want to put in there.
Oh, dude, you're gonna have an incoming tide in that
I'll
bottle.
make him up.
And Miss
Yeah.
Wanda's going to make it beautiful for you. She goes, what does he want, honey? I said, I don't know. She goes, we can get him some lobsters, some lobster claws that are all cleaned out and they've already shed. And we can put them in there and we can put all kinds of stuff in there. I said, do whatever you want to do, honey. I said, if you want to make it up, I said, we'll send it to him. I said, he'll love it. I said, it comes right straight from Maine.
Look at this. Look what my daughter just brought me home. Look at my daughter.
I thought they were back home.
I didn't get you anything because I don't love you.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Daughter got me flowers
I
because
love them. They're beautiful.
they all got
flowers. American flowers.
about 6-7 months ago. I bought my daughter and my wife some flowers just because I could.
Yeah.
And I brought them home to him and whatever. And we were talking, and I was like, nobody's ever bought me flowers. What I want flowers. Why can't a guy give flowers? Why not?
Absolutely. I can.
That is dope. That's so dope.
Dude, that is beautiful, Aaron. Oh my God. Give your daughter a big hug from Uncle Jay in Maine and say, boy, you rocked the house with that move.
Good daughter.
I will.
That's a good girl, dude.
Yeah, I got the world's most amazing kids, and I'm not just saying that because they're my kids. I'm saying that because they really are amazing kids, man.
Oh, I know that they are. I can tell because you're an amazing dude. You're an amazing guy, brother.
So what you raising?
You know, you ever heard the old rugged cross made the difference? You ever heard that song?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
You
have.
have?
Look at you.
Oh yeah.
You have? Sea glass?
Yeah. Yes.
Was
Honey,
alive.
I'm 55 years old. My
You've heard
grandfather's
that
name was
song. Who
Ezra.
sings it? Come on.
He told me about the Bible.
If you
And
heard
he
the old
sung
rugged,
a lot of hymns.
I don't mean just the old rugged cross, but the old rugged cross made the difference. You know that song by the
Oh
by
no,
the
no. I
Gators?
thought you were talking about Old Rugged Cross.
Oh no, I know the old rugged cross.
Tell her to
But
get
that's where it's at. It goes, was a life filled with aimless desperation, without hope, walked the shell of a man. I sang that song when my father died,
Oh wow.
and he lifted his arms up while he was dying. And a hand with a nail print stretched downward, just one touch, and a new life began. And the old rugged cross made the difference with a life full of heartache and of pain.
Oh,
It's
G2K.
wonderful. Listen to us. It's by the Gaithers.
Tell her Google it.
It's by Bill Gaither. You Google that, listen to it. It's a great song. Guy Penrod sings the song. If you get him with Guy Penrod, it's amazing. That guy's got a voice that would make angels feel down and say, wow, we're honored to hear that.
I'm
Great
so
song.
happy for you, Aaron. Happy birthday, buddy.
Thank
Yeah,
you. Look at
happy
this.
birthday, Aaron. We love you so much.
This is the card my family got me. It says, "Just a hug and an I care because I do."
Oh, dude, that says it all.
My son
That
says. My
says
son says.
everything.
My son says, "I won't put you in a home when you get old."
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
My what's up, Tricky Nikki? My wife says, "Happy birthday! I love you, your wife Jennifer." And my daughter says, "Happy birthday! Thank you for being everything I need in a dad."
It's all good, brother. Let it rip. You're all good. I'm with you.
As well as one of my best homies.
Oh my God, dude, that's awesome, Aaron. You are a
You
good
are
man,
so
brother.
awesome.
You know how you can tell a good man by how good his kids are to him. And I can tell you right now, man, you are a good dude. I'll tell you, your kids love you, and I respect you. You hang on to that, brother. And it's
Hey,
okay if you cry, dude.
hey, G2K.
What's up,
Long,
Tricky?
long time no see, brother.
Long
But I
fucking time
always
no
come
see,
back.
brother.
I always come back, man.
Hell yeah, I've been
I
wondering about you,
support the
my
people
friend.
I care about, for real.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Tricky Nicky, you're awesome.
Hey,
Right,
Tricky
sure.
Dicky, good to see you.
Okay.
All right. Well, I just want you guys to know, like, yeah, I'm here.
So hang on, okay, everybody, hang on one second. I'm getting my cake and they're getting ready to sing happy birthday, so you guys got to join in.
Yeah, get the
Okay.
cake.
Get me,
I
bring
love
me cake.
chocolate.
Yeah, me
Very
too.
chocolate, I'm crying.
I want a piece
Miss Wanda wants a piece, Aaron.
with some ice cream.
Birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Aaron. Happy birthday to you. We love you,
And
brother.
many more.
Many more. Exactly, Steve Glass.
Like you guys don't will never honestly know how much you guys all mean to me.
Dude, you mean a lot to us. You know, it's one thing to have a channel, but it's a one thing. It's another thing to have people that continually tune into it because they just love you,
Exactly.
and that's what you got right here. I can tell for a fact. With Ray,
Unconditionally.
Glass,
We
and
love you.
myself, we just love you, bro. You're a good man. You hang on to that fucking birthday hope and those birthday wishes all you can, brother.
We never know
Because
what
you're a
tomorrow's
good
gonna
dude,
bring.
bro. You're a good
Hey,
dude.
hey, I got something I want to say to G2K right now.
What's up,
Man
my
to
friend?
man. Man to man, motherfucker.
What's up?
I'm going to tell you this, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. As far as I know, I don't know shit about you. I don't have to. But from what I've seen, I already know enough, brother.
Oh my
Triggy loves
God.
you. I love you,
Oh,
I
man.
appreciate it. I appreciate
Dude,
it.
that's a huge compliment coming
you're
from a guy
awesome,
that
Tricky.
doesn't
Thank
know
you.
one from the other. Tricky Nicky's a good dude. I can tell already.
I don't need to know anything else. He can say anything else he wants to. I'm not asking for it. I'm just saying. He's a good person.
That's Tricky Nicky.
I like that guy.
Where?
Thank you. I
Good
appreciate
dude.
it, Tricky.
Hey,
Say hi to Aaron.
by the
Yes,
way,
say hi.
you deserve a
Say hi to
trophy
Aaron.
too.
Hell yeah.
G2K
Salute,
deserves
brother.
this trophy.
Hey, Rick.
You deserve this trophy. And G2K, Tricky wasn't done. Still
Hell yeah.
reserved
Damn,
to
still
11.
reserved. Fuck.
And
yeah.
I'm gonna take a shot.
Fuck.
And I already took a couple hits off this for you, my
Awesome,
brother.
Yeah.
But I want you to
Keep me
know.
along and
I want you to honestly know. Like, I am a dad of 3 kids. I've been through some shit too myself. For you to be open and mentally honest about shit that's happened to you, the only thing I can say to you is thank you. Can't say
Yeah.
much more.
See ya.
And outside of that, cheers. Tricky loves you, and I'm glad. And I hope, look, wipe those fucking tears from your fucking cheeks, bitch. Because you're a tough son of a bitch. Like, so stop that
He's
shit.
getting birthday.
Oh, Tricky, you're so fun.
We'll take a bomb here.
There's
I don't want to see
something
them
tricky.
cry. I don't like
There's-
seeing my friends cry.
Oh, I haven't felt.
Hey,
I
it's all
haven't
good, Tricky.
like. I haven't. I
It's all
haven't.
good, Tricky.
I haven't honestly felt this positive about myself probably in my entire life, you guys.
Aw.
You deserve
No,
to
that's
feel
just
that way.
that's freaking crazy. Look at the people that
Yeah,
are
you see,
around
guys,
you. Your
it is
family,
crazy.
bro. That
Hey,
is
Bro,
an
you
image
got-
of you,
Hey,
dear.
hey,
You got good
let me-
people
let me-
surrounding
let me
you.
help.
G2K.
G2K, I gotta say this to you though. Yeah, I haven't been here in about what, maybe 60, 70 days. It's
Oh,
been
48,
about 2 months.
48, but who's counting?
Oh. Wow. No, I haven't been here in about 2 months, but it's like I always check in on you. And that's enough said right there. Like,
Well,
you
I
got
appreciate it,
people-
my friend.
you got
Tricky
people that care
Nicky,
about you.
Tricky Nicky, I can tell you, I can read people pretty good, and I can tell you right now, you're probably a pretty honest, upstanding dude. I can tell just by looking at you. You don't, you're not
GTK,
one,
my kids and everything. So
you're not one to cut corners. You just say, hey, this is the way it is. I love these guys, and I'm hanging with them. Whether if you're here 2
why
months of
not?
the year, or if
And
you're here a month of the
it
year.
becomes hard though, because when you become friends with so many people, it's hard to find how you share your time with certain people.
Yep.
But I wanted him to understand that just because I haven't been here lately doesn't mean I wasn't thinking about it. I
No,
was.
absolutely. No, hey, sometimes
Oh, I
I
know
can,
that, my
I can kick in, and
You're my
sometimes I
boy.
can't.
So
He's
Yeah.
my brother. He's my brother from another mother. Seriously, just like Rich is, and just like Seaglass is. She's my sister from another mother. Rich is my brother from another mother. That's all there is. You guys get your asses to me, and I'll tell you right now, I'll take great care of you.
He
You'll
sounds
have so
like
much
me,
fun.
don't he? Get to know. I told Rich. I told Get to Know. I'm like, you all need to get your asses to Michigan. Yes, you sound like
Yeah.
me.
You know, that's the biggest hurdle that I see with this channels and any channels, and this is the only one I really tune into. But this is the only hurdle I see is that I would love to get together with all you guys. Rich,
That would be fun.
oh my God, we'd have so much fun. You love Miss Wanda. Wanda's a fucking rocking girl. And
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you right now, we'd have more lobsters and crab meat and headaches and halibut.
Gotta make a big.
Rich
This
wouldn't know
one's
what
for
to do
all
with
you. This
himself.
one's for all you,
Damn,
my homie.
halibut's good, man. I love halibut.
Halibut's really good, isn't it?
G2K, G2K, have you studied me at all?
Chowder.
I'm curious.
That's good.
Yep.
I think he just took a drink of Jaeger.
You like seafood chowder, Aaron? Miss Wanda wants to know you like
All
seafood
right,
chowder.
you want to make a cough?
Look
ask
at
him a
him.
question.
You like He's having, oh God, he's having a birthday act from his mom.
Cheers.
No, I'm here to say something to G2K. I want to know if he knows who Tricky Nicky really is.
Oh,
He just,
I know he is.
look at his dog. His dog's like, is Dad okay?
It looks like
he's,
that
I'm ready to
dog's
just
gonna
smoke a joint to catch up with you guys.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy. Get him.
We
Get
do, don't we?
Sick him.
Smoke a joint?
Sick him. Lay down.
Look at the dog in the camera.
No, I'm good.
I love the doggy.
I'm good.
I love the doggy cam. Full screen the doggy. Full screen the doggy, please. I love the doggy cam. Full screen the doggy. Come on, G2K.
Which one was that? Get to know.
I wrote the answer.
That's Noya.
Oh,
Noya sat right in front of the camera like she was you.
Yeah, he's a camel. He's a camel whore.
He's funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Seagull
Hey.
said, I thought you were a glass blowing artist. Oh, God bless you, God bless you, DQ.
I give him a little wet.
Oh my God. GK rocked that one
I'll
out.
give him one of my roast
Somebody just glass plate.
Oh, hey, GQ. Miss
Yes,
Wanda's going to send you a roach clip with her lobster claw on it. We got
hell
ones
yeah.
that were made with a lobster claw. So
Oh,
we're going to
that
send
is
you one
so
to me.
awesome.
Oh, sea glass, they're awesome. We found them. She goes, honey, look. And I said, what? She goes, look, roach clips with lobster claws. I'm like, shit, let's buy some. So we bought like 4 or 5. She's going to send you one, G2K. She says, honey, I want to send this with his bottle of ocean water and sand. I said, okay. I said, send
Don't
it to
forget
him.
about me. My birthday's on July
Hey,
31st.
No way.
hey!
That's
Can I
almost
say
here.
something? Can I
Sure,
say
let it rip,
something
Tricky
without?
Mickey.
No, I can't just leave. I can't just leave a person's panel and like fellow Canadians. I'm from Michigan, by the way. But anyways,
Oh, Band-Aid because you're broken.
Aw,
for real,
SpongeBob.
dude.
My daughter got the information. I got bad, and she got me band-aids because I'm broken.
Aw.
You ain't broken my leg, though.
Get to know. I'm saying good night, brother. I love you.
All right, brother.
Good night, Tricky.
Nikki,
Much love.
I love you, brother. I love
I
you,
got my
brother.
kids here and shit too. And
All right.
you know, I love you guys, and I wanted them to come up and say hi to you. But hold on, let's see what I can.
All right. Yes, sir.
Lexi,
Hey, Rich, you see my new hat?
say hi.
I love it. That's nice.
That's cool.
I thought you were sporting some new headgear.
Yeah, so somebody wanted to give me shit the other day for only having one hat.
Yeah, that's right, huh?
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll see you guys
I
tomorrow.
forgot about that.
Okay,
All right,
you take
buddy.
care. We love you, Tricky.
Hey, Seaglass.
Yes.
What size sweatshirt do you wear? Miss Wanda wants to know.
What's that?
What size sweatshirt do you wear? Miss Wanda wants to know.
Oh, don't know. I can't tell you that.
Oh, no. You got to tell me. I don't
like
give a
them
shit.
big. I
She
like
likes
them
them
I'll
big.
tell you. I know what it is. I won't tell you on here. I'll just text you what size of shirt she wears.
All right, text me. You got to
Extra
text
large
me,
because I have big
Seaglass.
boobs.
You have my
Thank you.
number? You have my number? Aaron has it.
No.
No, 542-1145.
Don't say that.
No.
No.
Don't do
No.
that. Don't do that.
Really?
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do
You
that.
think I can't? You think I can't filter through the people that I don't like?
No. I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
but
like, people can get all kinds of personal information from your phone number.
yeah.
Really? What are they gonna
Yeah.
get? How much I don't have in my account and how much I'm
Well,
fucking
I'm
broke?
just saying, like, I
Hey,
just tried to
John,
say- I just tried to
mine's
say-
in the
Yeah.
back. I put my
Huh?
phone number in the back.
All right, I'll put my phone number. Aaron's got my number. You text me.
Or I'll just text Casey John's number, and I'll just text John Casey's number, and
Perfect. That'll work
Okay.
out great. That'll work out great, G2K.
okay.
Just take
That'll
a
work out awesome. And
screenshot
Rich
of
can
mine
do
in
the
the back.
same if he wants my number. I'm a
Yeah.
handsome son of a bitch, but I'm a one woman man, so you guys are all fucked that way.
There you go. Me too. Like I got a face only my wife and my mom can love. You know what I mean? I'm
Jesus,
just
I'll
kidding.
tell you right now,
I'm
I
just
got a
kidding. Look
face
at
only
this
God can love.
How could you not love this face?
Oh,
How could you not love this face?
Jesus, I don't know. You got hair longer than my wife's. And when my wife and I met, she had hair down below her ass. And I know you got a tail much longer than that. Tell
Yeah.
Miss Warner that story, Aaron. About how you grew your hair out. Tell her that story, please.
26 years ago, almost 27 years ago now, I was coming off drugs real bad. I was 17 years old, just about 17 years old. I was coming off some really hardcore drugs, and yes, please. And before I went on this really bad drug, like I went from like almost like 201 down to like 99 pounds in like 6 weeks. In like 6 weeks.
Wow.
Hardcore. Like when I do shit, I take it to the paint. You know what I mean? Everything. Like if I'm gonna, it doesn't matter what it is. If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it to the fucking absolute maximum of my ability, or I'm not gonna do it. I don't find a point. I don't find a reason. If I'm not gonna put my everything into anything I do, I don't see a point in doing it. So I just don't do it. So anyway, before I went on this, I had kind of long hair. My mom only allowed me to cut my hair in one style. It was a feather, kind of looked like a mullet in the back, but it was a feather. and like I caught hell for it as a kid, and I finally got to the age where my parents let me start cutting my hair how I wanted to do it, and so I shaved it off. I started bicking my head, like for real. Every day I'd bick it. So I go on this really bad drug runner for almost a solid year, and I was one step away from going to rehab, man. Like I didn't want to go to rehab. I was still in high school and shit. Anyway, I'm laying in my mom's lap. And she was rubbing my head because I was going through some really bad withdrawals. And she's like, when are you gonna grow your hair back? She's like, I miss running my fingers through your hair. Because that's how my mom would. That's how my mom would fix my hair for me, man. Like, you know, and that's how she'd fix it with her fingers and shit, man. And I looked at her and I said, right now, I give you my word. I will not cut my hair off again until the day you die. And when you die, I'm gonna shave it off, and I'm gonna braid it. I'm gonna shave it off, and I'm gonna bury you with it, so that way we're always together.
Exactly.
Oh.
God bless you.
Oh,
And here
wow, Aaron.
almost 27 years later.
Oh yeah,
No, he's got some wicked hair.
that's long.
Wow.
Miss Wanda'd have a field day with you, brother. She's a hairdresser for 16 years.
Yeah, I can't let women do my hair. You know what I mean?
Dude, she'd make your hair so beautiful. You'd be
Oh,
like, holy shit.
Well, she wouldn't just make my hair stand up. You know what I mean?
It's
Yeah.
it's sexual theme.
It's a like legitimately. They're like I couldn't go I can't go to a hairdresser like for real when I was younger and shit because it just makes me horny.
You have the same problem when she runs her fingers through my hair. What the hell?
Let me tell you a story. When I was a hairdresser in Philadelphia, there was a guy and a girl, and they were both models. They were in so many magazines, and her husband, she would send him in there for me just to shampoo his hair because it made him horny. She goes, Wanda, whenever you shampoo his hair, he just gets so horny. And I'm like, well, whatever turns you're on. I said, as long as you're doing it with her. So he would come in and I would shampoo his hair. And, and the next day she'd call me and she'd be like, thank you.
For real? Like
anytime. It's only a shampoo.
Yep. There's only been one female that's ever done my mom, and she's never turned me on. So there you go.
Oh no!
Let's kill that before that even becomes a possibility out there.
Yeah,
okay?
you're normal there.
So,
that cuts that right out of the equation. Absolutely.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Wanda touches my hair and I get horny. So I don't think it's just the fact that he does it really good. It's just the fact that he does it.
Yeah, like I've had girls come up to me, like even with my wife, she just starts laughing. She's like, "Ain't no way he'll do it," because I want to braid your hair. I had one chick tell me she'd give me $100 fucking to let her braid my hair. I was like, "Get the fuck out of here with that shit." With my wife sitting right there, like it doesn't matter. Well, and then now here recently, I let my daughter braid my hair, and let's just say everything was good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So, I don't expect anything less than that.
I just want to make that clear. I just don't like people thinking, you know what I mean? Like, because after I thought about it for a minute, there's actually 2 people that I could let braid my hair that don't make me horny.
Wow. Hey,
you got Turpy in the chat.
I said hi.
Okay, I did. Hey Turpy. Hey Seagull.
Derp. Tommy Toehold. I introduced Turpy to Tommy Toehold. So he's got some funny shit.
Yeah. Doing one?
Yeah.
You will.
But yeah, that's
Miss Warren's awesome. She's making me a coffee tonight.
That's why I got my hair.
It's okay, we'll get one.
And then the other day, I figured out what I'm going to say to my dad. As long as I'm there when my dad passes away, I figured out what I'm going to say to my dad right before he dies. So the last thing he's ever going to hear, like, I'm going to tell him, I'll be like, remember, we're going to cremate you, and I'm going to booty bump you every single day for the rest of until I have no more ashes of you. Boom. He'd be like, walk out, bam. He'd be like, oh my God, I know what booty bump means.
Dude, I wish to God that you guys could have met my father. Oh, you would have loved him, G2K. Rich and Seaglass, you would love my dad. My dad was 6'6". Great big son of a gun.
Ooh.
Good man. Oh my God. I was so lucky. I brag about this a lot, but I was so fortunate. I had such good parents. I really did. My mom was 5'1" on a good day, and my father was 6'6". Man, greatest guy I ever knew. He knew more about the Bible with a sixth grade education than men that have studied it for their whole lives. He read
Because
that
they taught
Bible
it in school.
every day.
Yep, they used to
Yeah.
teach it in school.
What's that, Seaglass?
They used to teach the Bible in school. That's why.
Oh, yeah, they did. Absolutely, they did. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, the country's, I don't want to get on the political things. It's all what it is. You know what? I love this panel. We have such a good time. Let's keep it on a happy note because it's G2K's birthday.
Fuck
And that
yeah,
son of a
dude.
gun deserves
And
it,
you know
man.
what? Like I'm for real. So I've never really I mean, except for here recently with with my own little family, my kids and my wife. But like growing up and shit, like birthdays weren't always such a happy time for me. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
here, the guarantees were this: my dad was going to be drunk, my mom was going to be pissed, I was going to get fireworks for my birthday, and the next day everybody was going to light off my fireworks and have fun with it. My birthday was in the middle of the summer, so all the friends that I'd invite from school, I only ever had one friend that ever showed up every time I had every birthday, dude. My friend Nick, I love you, homie. The wingman, I love you, brother. And I'm not going to dox him any more than that, but like I love this guy. Like every summer, it didn't matter what it was. He always made sure because he knew how fucked up it was for me. Like, dude, nobody, like for real, dude. Just my family, dude. My whole entire life, dude. So,
Dude,
like,
you're a good man,
I'll
brother.
remember this birthday. I'll remember this birthday for the rest of my life, for real, man.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You guys got to get, you and Rich and Seaglass have to get your sorry goat smelling asses to Maine. We'll have so much fun up here on the ocean and stuff. We really
Oh,
will.
I'd love to.
Yeah.
I'll fucking get you guys out on the boat. And we will go striper fishing and cod fishing, and we will eat everything we catch. We will have
Wow. That sounds
My wife's
amazing.
like, I'll pass.
On the boat thing, I'll pass
this
because
one will get
I
on
don't
the
do
boat.
open water.
My wife
You'll be fine. You'll be all right. I only fished for 11 years. I can tell you if we're going to be
Dude,
good, if we're not going
there
to be
are
good.
sharks below the boat.
Oh,
Dude,
stop it.
There's things out there in the ocean that are bigger than the boats, dude, and I want to catch them. I want to catch them.
One of the most beautiful things I've ever seen is fishing offshore in the winter in Maine. You go about an hour and 20 minutes out in a 42-foot boat. Hour and 20 minutes straight out to the open ocean. Because
Oh,
that's where you
Jesus
have
Christ.
to fish. But I can tell you right now, the coolest things, if you ever watch this video, play this song, Google it. Play this song. It's called Cool Change. You ever heard this song?
No.
It's a cool change.
No. It's called Cool Change. Google that song by Earth Study, and you'll see the band that does it. It's a great song, and all the stuff you see in that video, I've seen in my lifetime.
Oh, wow.
And it's amazing. When you see humpback whales jumping 15, 20 feet beside the boat and landing right beside the boat.
No way.
No. It's absolutely amazing.
Oh, sure.
Because they have such
You
a...
won't
they
be
have
saying
such
that
a-
if it lands on your boat.
They don't. They have such an astute awareness of where they are and what they're doing. It
So
is
they're
so
showing
beautiful.
off to you?
Oh God, no! I've seen dolphins jump 3 feet away from the boat, just off the rail, literally, just jumping, and just
Wow.
absolutely gorgeous. Just it makes your day. I've seen seals come right up to the boat, literally right to the boat.
Rich, would you go on the boat?
Rich would. I know he would. Yeah.
You would?
I would. I'm on it.
I mean,
it's not what you think, Seaglass.
Rich,
It's not
you've been
anything that
binge
you think.
watching Jaws for a month.
Now you gotta let Jaws go. That doesn't happen. I've
He
seen.
does.
I've
He
seen.
watches. He
Donut,
watches Jaws all the time.
I've seen 2 great whites in my lifetime.
donut,
I've
Yeah,
seen.
the ocean is nice. You know,
donut,
that's a lot of water though.
donut,
For me, but
See, that's what I'm saying. That's too much water
donut,
for me, man.
I mean,
Wow,
I would
it's
try it out though. But
beautiful.
man, that's a lot. Yeah, but
If I take you out on the boat, if you guys come up here, if I took you out on the boat, I can tell you right now, you're fine.
Oh, fuck
Okay,
yeah,
I'll
I
go on
will.
the boat, but if we sink, it's Rich's fault, not
You're
mine.
not gonna
Okay,
sink.
Dude, if we
No,
go on the
blame
boat
me.
and we sink, if we go on the boat and we sink, it's the boat's fault. I'm just saying.
as long as I can see the beach, man.
We ain't
You know,
sinking
that's
as
all
long
right.
as that boat's doing its
Yeah,
job. What's that boat's job? To float and get
Exactly.
there.
I'll be with
Exactly,
Rich on the
Aaron.
beach.
Boat's fault.
Come on, Aaron. I tell you right now, trust me. If I take you out on the boat, I can tell you right now, I can look at every one of you and say, "You're good." Trust me.
Hell yeah,
I
I don't
built this.
doubt it.
I built this boat. I know how good it is, and I can tell you, it's amazing.
It's Rich's
Oh yeah,
fault.
I've been out on the ocean a couple times, man.
Yeah,
Look,
Yeah, I love it.
it's just so beautiful.
Seagull Rock
Yeah.
said, I watched Jaws 2 days ago. Scary. Yes, it is.
Ah, tell Seagull squawk. Stop it, Seagull. Come on.
You have to
No,
watch.
Dude, one of the world's
it's
best
not what you think it
surfers
is.
just got
What do you mean,
ate
bud?
by a shark last week.
Everybody's like, "Oh well, it's because you grew up on the ocean." No, it's not what it is. It's just
Crazy.
that's not what it is. It's just a matter of that you respect it because the ocean is a fickle bitch. She really can be. She can be mean or she can be loving.
The
You gotta
ocean.
know
You
how
gotta
to
remember.
read it.
You gotta remember one thing. You gotta remember one thing. Any kind of body of water will show you the respect that you give it.
Oh, damn right, brother.
You
Right
don't respect,
on the money.
if you don't respect the water, she will have no respect for you.
Nope, she sure won't.
Period.
She surely will not.
Because the water has no heart, has no soul, has no feeling. It don't give a fuck.
Just like
No, it does
Terminator.
not. You're right.
Like the Terminator.
Yeah, it
What's
don't.
that, Rich?
Just like
Just
the
like Terminator.
Terminator.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, he's right. Rich is right.
There's a reason
Yeah,
why water is
it's-
the most powerful, the most destructive thing on the planet.
It
You're
can
not
be.
making this any easier.
Oh, you'll be all right. You get to Maine, and we'll all go
Scary
out in the
Casey,
ocean.
everybody.
We'll have a hell of a good time, catch fish.
I'll go on a
eat 'em.
boat. I'll go on a boat with you in a minute. You ain't never catch my ass on a plane.
No. Oh, the tube of death. I call that the tube of death. I like
I feel that
flying
people
about as
fly
much as
people
I would
flying
like my
that way.
testicles stapled to my fucking forehead.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
never flying.
Dude, I hate flying.
I have
I hate
been in a hot. I have been in a hot air balloon, and people are like, "Well, G2K, that's flying." I said, "No, that's in a hot air balloon. That's what.
Right.
That's like that's not flying. That's floating.
Exactly. Yes.
Like we're going 25 miles an hour max in a fucking hot air balloon, man.
You're going almost 500 miles an hour in a fucking
good.
747.
I've done
The wings
I've
are
done
fucking wiggling.
140, 140.
I flew- I-
How many miles above ground? Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
I've
Like,
flown one time.
Quit eating
I-
the fucking hours.
I've flown once, and that was to go to Bible college. And I flew from Maine to Colorado. I'd never left Maine in my whole life. And I can tell you right now, like I just said, I'd rather have my testicles stapled to my forehead and walk around for a day than I would fly again because I absolutely.
I'd rather run around with my fucking testicles staked to my forehead than get on an airplane. I'm good. Like I've done 140 miles an hour, maybe a little bit faster than that a couple of times. I'm good. Like I don't need to experience anything faster than that.
No.
You can better hold your own fucking face on in a car when you're doing 140. You know what I mean?
My brother was in the Air Force for 32 years. I said, "What's the greatest thrill you ever had, Sam?" He said, "Flying in an SI-71 Blackbird." You know how fast that is?
Fucking faster than I want to know.
That is the fastest plane ever made by the United States Air Force, still to this day. He
So what,
said
a couple
that
thousand miles an hour?
it goes, I think it goes Mach 8.
Yeah,
which
so
is
that's like 8,000
Mach
miles
is 6, right. Mach is 600 miles an hour. It goes Mach 8.
Holy
It flies
fuck.
it flies just inside
Okay.
the Earth's atmosphere.
Okay, I
It's
lied.
a spy
I lied.
plane.
I lied. I would fly. If I could get on that plane with that pilot, I'd do it. 1 fucking
Oh,
100%.
he said you passed out for half the ride.
Oh yeah, I would, dude. He'd go to hit the fucking throttle, and I fucking whoop and pass out.
Oh yeah. He said your body can't take it. He said you basically passed out after Mach 4. He said you pass out. He said then when you wake up, he said you're where you're supposed to be. It does a left-hand bank and it covers 3 states in one turn. That's how fast it is. 3 whole states in one turn. That's crazy.
What's crazy is I don't even know what flavor birthday cake you got.
German chocolate with fucking coconut frosting.
What was that?
German chocolate with coconut frosting.
Oh,
my
you're
God.
having coconut
That's my
frosting
favorite.
right now.
Honey, we're going to Idaho.
Idaho,
We're going to Idaho one day.
I love coconut.
Me too. Earth turns 1,000 miles an hour. I think it's faster than that, isn't it? I don't know.
It does.
I don't know.
No, he's right. It turns 1,000 miles an hour.
Well, I just know that there's a ride at this amusement
If the
park.
Earth turned 1,000 miles per hour and I jumped up in the air, where would I be?
Right where you landed.
Right.
What we're gonna hit?
Right where you landed.
If you stub your toe, you might fall down, but you're going to be in the same spot where you started.
When I was a little girl, I told my mother that we live in a snow globe. We do.
We live in a snow globe? Geez, I hope not.
She said, "What do you think of the world?" And I was like, "What do you mean, what do I think of the world?" I was 9 years old. I said, "All I know is that we live in a snow globe." That's the only way I could describe it.
You know what I think of the world?
What?
I don't really have that much of an opinion because I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of it. A lot. Probably a lot more than any child should ever see the world. Yeah.
No, I've never been a world traveler. My father traveled around in World War II. The only thing he ever told me about World War II is he said, "Don't throw a rock in Australia, you might hit your brother." He's just a. And I said, okay. That would be what's that?
Look at that. Everybody says, "Man, my new look."
Oh, look at that!
Damn.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
My new accessory.
No, like this. Put it
across my nose. Put it across my nose.
Put it across your nose.
Wow.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Yeah, there you go. You're rocking it now, Aaron.
It's a new trend.
It's kind of like
Richard's
paying.
so quiet.
It's like kind of like paying my credit to Nelly because my daughter just barely really discovered Nelly, and so I thought it'd be kind of funny and put a band-aid on my face because Nelly had one.
Hey, Gooch, how long have you known Aaron?
Rich is muted.
Yep, he must be taking a potty break.
He probably when we went to the store, he just put his phone on mute and just went to the store. He's like, I can't even.
Yeah, he probably had to run to the store.
Aaron, how long have I been coming to your channel? I met you through Elaine and Dawn. Elaine said you need to go check G2K.
A little over 3 months.
Yeah, so I thought. Elaine said, "You gotta go check G2K, John." That's okay. I said, I will.
You know, I try. You know, I've been struggling. Like, I'm not even lying, and this isn't even like. Don't take. I hope nobody takes this any kind of way, like, because I'm not. It's not my intention. But like I'm struggling really fucking hard right now because I've had this problem. I've been having this problem with my work for the last fucking 17 days. Like, I'm used to pulling in a decent amount of money a week, and in the last fucking 16 days, I've made just over $350. I'm used to making quite a bit more than that, and fuck, man, I'm struggling right at the moment, man. But
hey, I understand, bro. I'm with you. I'll pray for you because I'm the same way. I mean, they cut us down to 30 hours a week at Fisher Engineering.
Oh, wow.
30 hours. Yeah, that's a huge cut.
Yeah.
30
do
hours
they
a
still
week.
offer you health care?
They're shut down right now for the next week and a half.
Hold on. Do they still offer you health care?
Yeah, oh yeah. I got. Hey, look, hey, Fishers is a great place to work. I'm not gonna lie. I
Okay.
don't make the most I've ever made. The most I ever made was lobstering. When you lobster, it's really good money, but I can tell you right now, it's fucking unbelievably hard work. The young kids. You're up at 1 o'clock in the morning and you're out in the ocean for 16 to 18 hours. You're hauling at least 600 a day, which is a lot of traps. They're 98 pounds a piece. And you don't have anybody there to help you. That's it. It's you and the captain, which is good. I mean, it's great money, but I can tell you right now, for a guy my age, it just wore me out. I thought about going back to it. I really did. I thought long and hard. I talked to Miss Wanda, and she goes, "Honey, I don't think you could do it again." And I could, but boy, I'll tell you, it would take every bit of ounce of want to in my body to have to do it again because it's very, very, very hard. You're also getting close to the time where your heart valve is. Yeah, I'm getting close to the time when my heart valve has to be replaced for the mechanical valve and all that horse shit. And I don't know if I'm going to go through all that. I really don't know if I'm going to. I'll just let it rip. Whatever happens, happens. Someday, if I don't tune in, you'll be like, "Hey, Mr. John was off."
Ride that motherfucker till the wheels fall off, baby.
Hey, dude, I got a call valve. If I come out grazing on grass at your place, if I come to Idaho sometime, you say, "Hey, Mr. John's out there grazing." Yeah, let him be. He's all right.
Hell yeah. What?
Hey, he says that book down there is really good. The Perfect Storm book is amazing.
It
You
is.
want to talk about amazing books too? Look into the book called The Calling by Jacob Israel. It's a good book.
My brother-in-law knew those guys from the Perfect Storm.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, my brother-in-law knew him, and my brother knew the captain, the real people.
So your mother-in-law knew Mark Wahlberg and well, just kidding.
Well, I got you, G2K. You know,
sheesh.
he knew the real people that died in the boat.
That's fucked
But
up.
I mean, he knew all those guys. My brother-in-law absolutely knew all of them. My brother did too. He knew the captain.
Oh, so you're right. So you guys are right near the
I'm gonna have to get that book. The
Yeah, we're
Perfect
not
Storm.
far from Massachusetts. We're only about fucking 4 hours away from Mass. I can drive
Who's the
straight.
author of that book?
Well, when you're in Maine, you're not far from anywhere in
Look it
Maine.
up.
No, you're not far from Canada. You're not far from Massachusetts. You're really not that far from New York. It's only 480 miles to New York.
Shit,
Which is about a 2-day drive.
I can do that in about 4 hours.
Yeah, about 4 hours. I mean, Pennsylvania, Wanda used to drive Pennsylvania. It was a 9-hour drive. Going and pushing it like right. And that's giving it shit. Well, Wanda doesn't drive slow. She's got 3 criminal fucking speeding tickets on her record.
Ooh, you fucking rebel, Wanda.
Lead foot. He got a lead foot.
Hey, I drove 18 wheelers. I want to get to where I'm going. Wanda's 5 foot tall.
I'm the same way. If that speed limit sign says 65, motherfucker, do 65. Don't be doing no fucking 64. 65 miles an hour.
Right, get the fuck out of my way. I got to get to where I'm going.
You're going to pull in front of me and slow the fuck down? What the You couldn't have waited for me to actually slow down?
Wanda's 5 foot, 5'1" on a good day. And she drove an 18-wheeler. She's got her class 1 license. She could drive anything. And so I love riding with her until my fucking fingernails go through the dashboard. It's like, she get a brand new Chevy Trailblazer. And it's only a 4-cylinder, but it's got a turbo in it. I can tell you right now, that thing goes like a bat out of hell. That thing goes like a rape date. That thing is so fast. And she is not bashing on the gas pedal. She come up and picked me up today. She was mad at me a little bit. She goes, John, she goes, it's too hard for you to be up here doing this again today. No, it was a good mad. She's like, it's too hot for you to be up here doing this. It was 98 degrees. She goes, it's too hot for you to be up in the sun today. Let's go. She brought me up a Gatorade, a fucking cooler full of Gatorade, water. She even got me some Twisted Tea, which she doesn't do all the time. But she got me some when I got home.
That's a girl that loves her man right there, man.
Hey, dude, I'll tell you right now, I love this woman with all my heart.
Welcome back, Greater Rich.
She is amazing.
You know what? Check, I don't mean to cut your story off, but like I met another couple. I met another couple here on YouTube, Amped Amy and her husband and Mr. Amped. Like they legitimately remind me of my wife and I, like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And honestly, like I can feel how much you love your wife and how much your wife loves you, and that's how I can see my wife and I in 20 years from now, man.
Dude, I can tell you right now, you and I have talked, Aaron.
Yeah.
Now, personally, we've talked. For the stupid shit I did a month and a half, 2 months, 3 months ago, whatever it was now, I forgot. I've just lost track. And for her to accept me and love me for all the stupid shit I did, it was only an internet thing. No physical contact, but just fucking stupid.
Hey, I've been there too.
32 years. 32 years. You know, I think about that. It's like, geez, 32 years you're ready to piss away with a woman that's absolutely adored you. She signed a paper to bring you back to life, and you're a horse's ass so much that you want to take this kind of chance. She's forgiven me, and I know she has, but wow, it's the most humbling experience I've ever been through in my life. That is so far removed from Mr. John, as you call me. That is so far removed. I mean, just way, way, way out of line for me. I never do anything like that.
Hey, it just shows that you're a human, man.
Hey, that's all I am. That's why I tell you guys, look, hey, I don't have all the answers. I just have the answers that God gives me. That's why I just try to be as humble and as honest as I can with you guys.
Yeah, I get it.
I can pray for you, no matter what it is. I can always throw that up, and I know that God listens. But
See, out
man,
of all the people that hung out here, I think Aaron would agree. I'm the one who gives the toughest love. You know, it's good for everybody, though. You know, I got to give everybody a dose of that reality. You know, because there's a lot of wolves in sheep's clothing, and I'm the one who has to tell people if I can sniff bullshit out. So I had to I had to sniff a couple bullshitters out, and I had to take a risk if, Jen, like, I don't know. If
Sugar
get
glider
to know,
myself.
if get to know, and sugar glider would, believe me versus whatever. I was risking losing them, but they knew I was telling the truth.
Yeah.
And John, you're right. This couple is beautiful. Like, they're my family. I didn't have to ask them to be. They volunteered. I don't know why. I mean, I'm humble too. I mean, I can't even freaking believe. I mean, me and Aaron's wife talked the other day. I don't get along with women, man, because women are just like really backstabbing and they're hurtful.
Women are bitches, man.
They really, truly are. And I gotta be around the people that I trust.
When it comes to other women, like most, that's why there's most females. They don't have more than one. They don't have more than one or two fucking girlfriends that they hang out with. That's why.
Right.
Right. You're absolutely right. But I tell you, you guys would love Miss Wanda. Miss Wanda is right down to the brass
I can tell. I can tell by the way she talks.
Oh, hell yeah. She's like, nope, this is the way it is, and that's it. She has no movement from her convictions.
Right.
And that's what makes me love her so much, is that she has no differences from her convictions. She's like, nope, this is the way it is, and that's it. Period.
Whether it's right or wrong, whether she's right or wrong, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Exactly, Aaron. Yeah, and right on the money, brother. Yeah, right on the money.
Like with my wife, for real, like, dude,
she's a good woman.
She's an amazing woman. Like, everything. Okay, so there's certain things that were traumatic for her in life that she's gone through, and things that she didn't get to experience, and there's things that I didn't experience that she did, and you know what I mean. Like I grew up with my mom and dad in my life, my entire life. Fuck, my mom and dad are still together to this day. She didn't know who her dad was. She didn't know who her dad was, and her mom abandoned her when she was 11. Wow. Like, legitimately, my wife slept in horse stalls in December, January here in Idaho when she was 12 years old.
Yeah.
At the fairgrounds and shit. You know what I mean? So like everything, she's had to experience shit that I didn't get to experience, and like the most important person to her was her grandma. Her grandma stepped in when she was like 14 years old.
No, I gotta get to it.
And like I had a grandma, but she hated my guts. My grandma was a real bitch. My other grandparents, they were dead before I could. Like my grandpa died when I was in 4th grade, and that's all I knew of him. My other one lived in Oregon my whole life, and I only met him twice. My other grandma died like 18 months after I was born. The grandma I did have, like my first memory of her is she's punching me in the fucking face just for singing American Pie by Don McLean, like in her kitchen, like full-fledgedly coming through the kitchen, punching me in the face, and knock me across the room. So that's the kind of woman my grandma was. You know what I mean? So like the negative things that I experienced, like I've always wanted a grandma. You know what I mean? Like that loved me, and I had one that didn't care. I had parents that loved me and cared, and my wife didn't. It's just so we kind of fill those voids for each other. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
like my parents have full-fledgedly adopted my wife into her life, and she calls them mom and dad. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know, like I just know that I wouldn't be right here with you guys right now if it wasn't for her. Rich said it the other day on here too, and I'm kind of glad you did. And like I really never have told anybody this, have really told anybody this besides Rich and people that are close to me, especially on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like I was on a one-way path of it wasn't prison for me. It was death and destruction. Like things were gonna go really bad for me, and I couldn't see that shit. And I got my wife pregnant, and she walked out of that bathroom and she said, "I'm pregnant." I sat down and I said, "Thank you, God," and I knew what I needed to do. And I instantly took my phone and I deleted 99% of the contacts out of my phone. And I'm talking about homies, man, like homies, man. And they didn't.
You could tell with somebody that's got miles on their lives, and you've got some miles. I can tell Rich does, even though I only see his handsome face with the shades on. I can tell Rich has got some miles. I definitely can tell Seaglass has. Her and I have shared a lot together. We've talked a lot together. I mean, but I think that's probably.
I agree, Siegel.
Father was a hard ass. I mean, I remember the one time we were very poor growing up. My dad worked, and he worked his ass off. Toughest man I knew. I never know anybody as tough as my father, ever. And I know a lot of kids will say that, but I could absolutely say that and mean it with 125% certainty in my life. If you had met my dad, you're like, wow, your dad's one tough son of a bitch. And he was. My dad was tough. He was just a tough dude. And I remember one time I stole a baseball. The only thing I ever stole, I was 9 years old, I stole a baseball. He walked me across that field from a team, from a baseball team. He walked me across that field, made me stand on the pitcher's mound and say, "I'm a thief. I'm sorry I stole this baseball." Put it down and turn around and walk off. That was the last time I ever thought about stealing anything in my life.
Wow.
I'm like, wow, I do not want that humility again. But you know, it taught me. It taught me in my life how to treat people.
Yes.
And my father was a man of honor and dignity. He always was. I mean, my father could drive you crazy over a pile of scrap metal. He hauled scrap metal for his life. And I mean, when I said he hauled scrap metal, me and my brother, literally, no lie, we broke up 22.5 tons of cast iron in one day and loaded it the next day and took it through to Portland so we could have Christmas dinner. That's the way it was for us. I mean, that's just the way it was. Dad was either in it or he wasn't. And my dad was very sick growing up. He had a pretty bad heart. But you would never, ever, ever know by looking at him. And you would never know by his attitude. You know, I look at my son-in-law, and I can tell you right now, that poor bastard's dying of leukemia. He is. He won't take treatment. He can't.
There's no cure.
There's no cure for what he has, for the blood and the bone cancer that he has. There's no cure. But I can tell you, if you met him, you would say, boy, if the world could be like that, everybody in the world, very, very conservative outlook he has, very good outlook he has on life. If you could meet him and you could say, boy, if the world could be like that, it'd be a pretty fucking great place to live. It really would, because he bitches about not one fucking thing. Nothing.
Happily humbled and humbly happy.
Oh boy. Good way to say it, Aaron. Good way to say
And
it.
he always wants to help people.
He
so-
never ever cares. He never says no. He'll help anybody. He'll do whatever it takes. And he's just such a good guy. It gives me perspective all the time. When I feel like things are bad for me, I can look at.
So,
I can.
so what you're saying is your son is the type of guy that has every right in the world to be mad at the world and to be pissed off at his life situation, but yet he still never puts himself first and is always out to help people and be
Oh,
humble.
right on the money. Right on the money, Aaron. You are right on the money.
I know somebody else like
Never,
that,
ever,
and
ever put himself first.
I tip my hat to you for raising a son like that, because I know exactly what it's like to be like you. I've never in my life, never have I ever put myself first. Never. I never
Oh.
will, and I never will.
I can tell. I can tell. Just by, excuse me. I can tell just by talking to you. You never put yourself first. You never do. That's why I enjoy coming to the station, because it's never about Aaron. It's always about the kids and the bullshit that they go through. And hey, let's just have fun sometimes, and let's just talk and let it rip. That's the great part about being around here in this station. I can tell you right now, Rich comes in, Seaglass comes in, and it makes it all worthwhile.
I'm gonna jump in the shower.
All right, babe. I mean, it really, honestly, it's just amazing how you guys can just carry on with life. I can tell Rich has got some miles on him, without a doubt. I can tell.
He's got a lot of road rash. Yeah.
I don't want to sound like
Yeah, sure
sound like a creep or anything, but you know what? If I just heard my wife whisper in my ear that she was going to get in the shower, I'd be like, "Later, guys."
Well, you know, it might be that in about 10 minutes. She might come out with just a towel on and say, "Hey, honey." I'm like, "Yeah, I'll catch you guys on the flip side." I mean, but
I'd
I know the signal.
I'd already been in the bathroom or in the shower before, got the door closed, got the steam going. Like,
Oh yeah,
I got
yeah.
you, babe. That's real.
Hey, I've been there, and a rejection is not a good thing for the old man. So I just let her say, and when she comes up and touches me on the left shoulder, she's like, "Honey, I just took a shower." And she got a towel wrapped around her. I'll be like, "See you guys later. Love y'all. Catch you the next time." I mean,
When
that's
my
just the way it is to me, bro.
When my wife tells me she wants to fold the laundry, I'm like, "Later."
Oh no, Wanda's about as discreet as a lead hammer.
Oh, so is my wife.
Yeah, she'll just be like, "Come on, see, come to bed." I'm like, "Okay, no questions there. No need to say any more. I'm coming to bed."
And to be honest
That's
with you,
all
if
there is to it.
my wife would have even been here, I wouldn't have just told you guys that. Look at this scumbag. Look at this scumbag. Look at this scumbag right here. Look at him.
Oh.
He's angry with
Oh,
Dad.
we call him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
Oh, look at that baby. Man, dogs make the world go round.
No, I think rotational pole.
Oh,
makes it
I
weird.
love dogs.
I do too.
Oh, look at
He's got an overbite
dog. Absolutely adores
and
you,
an
dude.
underbite. He's got an overbite and an underbite.
Oh, you have no idea this dog will let him hold this
Wow.
dog like a baby.
Oh yeah, like come here, grandpa. Come see grandpa. Come see grandpa. He's like, I want to play, grandpa. I want to play. Come here. Come here. Oh, this boy.
Rich, are you a dog guy or a cat guy, Rich?
Dog.
Oh, he's so excited.
I've had both though, but I mean, dog.
And then here's,
I love you, man.
And then here's Para.
I had 3 Rottweilers and a Shepherd Wolf all at the same time.
That's a crew.
Oh my God. Buddy was my wolf. Actually, he was my daughter's wolf. She hand-fed this dog because he was beaten by people. He was literally beaten, almost into submission all the time.
Oh,
She
wow.
hand fed this dog
No,
for 6 months underneath the table.
Mm.
And I can tell you, I'm not going to lie, for the first 8 months, I
Get down. Get down. Get down.
is 16 remotes. You chew them up. A broyhill chair, and a Queen Anne table that was an antique my wife had. And I thought, man, this dog's just not going to work out. And he broke his leg. Oh my God, he broke his leg.
Ooh.
And I mean bad. He compound fractured every bone in his right front paw. And I took him to the vet. And I love animals, don't get me wrong, but they say, well, we're going to have to cut his leg off. I said, I can't live with a 3-legged dog. I said, I just can't do it. And I said, I want to get another opinion. So I was walking out, and the girl goes, you take him to Brunswick if you've got the money that can fix it. I said, well, I got the money. I said, let's get him fixed. $3,800 later,
Ooh.
this was the absolute best dog I had ever had in my life. This dog came around, and the lady goes, how long you had a wolf? I'm like, he's not a wolf. I'm like, he's Shepherd Husky. I didn't know. I was stupid at the time. And she goes, no, he's Shepherd Wolf. She says, he's 3/4 wolf. I'm like, well, how do you know that? She goes, because I breed him, and I would like to buy him off of you. And I said, no, he's not for sale. That's my daughter's dog. I said, they're very, very close. She goes, yeah, they usually connect to one person in the household. And he did connect it to my daughter, Jamie. And that was it, man. This dog fucking grew to be 174 pounds. He made my Rottweilers look tiny. And Boss was 158. Boss was a massive dog. He was huge.
Wolves are big.
What's that?
Wolves are big.
Oh my God, he was so huge.
Mhm.
I'm 6'3", and he was probably 2.5, 3 inches above my hip on all fours.
Mm.
Giant dog.
Their
And I could
paws
walk-
are massive.
Oh my God, he was just the greatest dog. He could open any door in my house. He could open a refrigerator door. He would get me a beer. I said, hey buddy, go get me a beer. He'd walk out, open the refrigerator door, come in with a Coors Light. I'm like, good boy. And he sat right there, and he never left me. After he hurt his paw, that was it. Whenever there was anything wrong with him, if he didn't feel good, if he was down in the mouth, whatever it was, he'd come right to me every time. And I loved that dog. Oh God, he lived to be 16 years old. Pretty
wow,
old.
that's old.
Oh yeah, he lived to be a long ways.
That's really old.
Yeah, his legs started clicking. We had so much surgery, and he got really sick, and I had to put him down. I never cried so much, I don't think, in my life as I did with that dog.
I had to put my dog down, Jasmine, dude. I had her for almost 22 years, dude. And like,
oh my God,
it was like I know what it's like to lose a kid almost, man.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, you do.
Like, for real, man.
That dog is over a generation old.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see when I talk on your text, when I just talk and I don't come up on your panel, you see that little picture of that Roddy?
Yeah.
That was the last one I had. Her name was Bree. She was a rescue. They bred her before she was a year old. She had 8 puppies and only 2 lived. They took them from her. She was from Serbia. And they sent her to upstate New York. I got her. And man, I'll tell you right now. Dude, I've had a lot of dogs, a lot of Rottweilers. I like Rotties. And that dog was absolutely 195% my dog. I would go to work. She would not go out. She would not eat. She would not drink until I come home. And I was gone for 12 hours a day. And I'd come home, and she would do her thing, and then she'd want to go out and play with me for hours. I rescued her. The guy brought her from New York to me, upstate New York. They flew her into, and she apparently had the puppies there. I had her all stitched up, and she was all worked on. And then the people I was renting off of, that's why Miss Wanda and I moved, said we couldn't have her. I said, what? Yeah, so I had to give her up.
No way.
I can tell you right now, I had never, ever, ever, ever in my life cried so hard. The day I gave that dog up, I cried.
Oh, I'd lose my shit. I'd be like
Oh.
homeless.
Oh my God, I cried like a child. And I loved that dog. She was so much mine. She did not want to be around anybody but me. And it just killed me. It just killed me to let her go. Her name was Bree. She was such a sweetheart. She really was. She just needed the chance. She just needed the chance, and she had it with me and Miss Wanda. She loved me and Miss Wanda right to death. She'd sleep beside Miss Wanda every night in Wanda's chair. Wanda would sit back in her recliner and fall asleep, and the dog would be right beside her. But I can tell you right now, when it came to me, forget it. I used to hustle around and kiss Miss Wanda and say, "Oh, I love you, Mama," and I'd give her kisses. Bree would run up and bite my ass. What are you going through? She was just very, very jealous. But man, I never had a dog connect to me like that dog. Oh God, I miss her so much. Even to this day, I miss her.
To this day, I was just gonna say that like the 21st of July is not really a good day for me because that's the day I had to put my dog down, and I was 36 years old when I did that. So
yeah, that sucks, dude.
I got her when I was 14, and
yeah,
it's 36.
Hey, you know what? I don't care how tough you are as a man or a woman. When you have something that connected to you, it breaks your heart, and it makes you cry, and it makes you feel bad, and it makes you sad. I don't care.
Yep, it does.
I have a
Oh,
Chihuahua.
trying to come up. She can't come up.
I have a Chihuahua and a German Shepherd.
Oh my God.
Yeah, two totally different worlds.
You got a Chihuahua and a pit bull.
Boy, talk about two ends of the spectrum. You guys are living it.
Have you guys ever seen the pit Chihuahuas?
No.
No, I have not seen one of those.
I'll show you guys. I will show you guys.
This is going to be interesting.
Old Lady O can't come up, Aaron.
I know.
I know, it's fucked up.
I see that. Poor girl.
She said, I've been trying to come up, and no matter what, I have tried.
I dropped her a new link. I don't know if it'll work or not, but I think sometimes the link gets old.
You think so?
I'm not
well,
sure.
last time I was on with you guys on live. Last time I was with you guys on live, because I don't have a Wi-Fi hookup yet. I'm just kind of feeding off everybody else's. It's just one of those things. Oh my God.
When you don't want to wake up, everything's fucked.
Oh my God, that's too cute.
Yeah, way cute.
Look at these ones right here.
A pit Wawa.
A pit Chihuahua.
A Chihuahua.
That's cute.
Oh my God.
Dude, they're spendy. They're spendy.
Oh, I bet.
Look at this guy. Look at this one right here.
Oh, he's handsome.
Right? Look
Yeah.
at that. This is like, I'm confused. I'm a Chihuahua and a pit bull?
You know what Miss Wanda wants? A bauble. Have you ever Googled a bauble?
Mm-mm.
What is that, a bulldog and a poodle?
Nope. Google a bauble. Borbel. Bauble. Very, very simple. Borbel. Google that. And look at that dog. That's what Miss Wanda wants. She's 5 foot, 115 pounds, and that's what she wants for a dog. This dog grows to be like 180 pounds.
How do you spell it?
B-E-L.
Borbel. Bauble.
B-O-E-B-O-E-L. Okay. Okay. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool looking dog.
Yeah, dude, that is a massive dog.
Stop it. Oops.
That is like a gigantic dog. And she's like, that's what I want, honey. I'm like, that's what you want? She goes, yeah, that's what I want.
Aww.
They're huge. They're actually gigantic.
Really?
So
they've almost got the bite force of a wolf.
Have you guys seen those conquesos dogs?
No.
Yeah, I've seen those, yeah.
Dude. They're massive dogs, dude.
Look at that dog, though, honestly. That's a dog that demands his presence. You can tell this by looking at it. I'm like, one, I said, he kicked me out of bed. She's like, no, he wouldn't. He'd sleep
Yeah.
right with us.
You ain't having a bed with a dog like that by yourself. You're gonna get that dog a king size bed of his own.
You ain't kidding, brother. I told her that. So we'd have to buy another bed. I said, just for him to sleep on.
Yeah,
She said, I want one. I said, okay.
No, that link didn't work. Dang, lady
Bullshit. It's bullshit. Well, I know you love me, Mom, and I know you'd be up here if you could. I don't know. Just keep trying. I don't know.
Yeah, we love you, Mom.
I don't know.
I lost my lighter.
I got one.
Someone's got it. Whose pocket is it? Who's got it in their pocket?
Aaron's got it.
Here it is. Thanks, Aaron.
Here you go.
Thank you. I got it.
Here you go.
Oh, God. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, God does teach us about death through the pet. You're right.
Why do I keep looking at the times this weirdly? God.
Think you're addicted to it?
No, I'm serious. It's all.
Everybody is.
What?
Addicted to time?
I'm not.
Like we got to know what time. We got to know what time it is, whether we consciously know what time it is or not. We always.
No,
you know
I won't even want to know like what time it is, but I'll look at those numbers. It's weird.
Okay,
It's 111, 1111, 333. What does that mean?
It means that you're seeing.
It means that you're very acute on watching time. That's what that means.
So.
It means that that's how in tune you are to watching time, that you know when it's 11:11, so you subconsciously tell yourself to turn and look at the clock at 11:11.
Well, Revelation
Yeah,
11:11.
exactly.
Revelation 11:11. Time being 11:11 means that we're all witnesses.
Yeah. Whatever you want to link it to. I link it to this. That's the time that I happen to look at the clock. I don't usually look at the clock.
As long as I don't relate like numbers to money, I'm good. Money is the root of all evil.
Like
the love of money is the root of all evil.
Yes, it is.
It's the love of money that's the root of all evil.
Mm-hmm.
It's not money itself.
True.
It's okay if you have money.
True.
It's just, it all depends on how you are when you have money. I told people, I said, I'd be the worst rich guy that you would ever see.
I'd be broke. I'd give it away.
Oh, I know I would. I would help so many people.
Boy. I know. I still would be divorced too. My husband would be like, "You can get your ass out of here."
Oh, I wouldn't give up all of it. I wouldn't make sure that I was good and well set and didn't have to worry about money for the rest of my life and my kids too. But the rest of it, I don't need it. Like that's one thing I don't get about billionaires and shit. You don't need that much money.
You don't. It's like we own several. We own several properties. We own this house. Our kids are doing good. You know, I'm good. I just
lack of money is the root of all evil. Yeah, just for real. I almost agree with that almost full-heartedly right now. Like for real. Like I've seen people do some fucked up shit because they didn't have any money.
I've done some stupid shit because I didn't have money.
I've done stupid shit because I didn't have money too. But I mean, I think everybody's done some stupid shit before, like eat a booger, you know, pinch a waitress's ass or something. You know what I mean?
I lived off SpaghettiOs for years.
Ramen's got me through my 20s. But Rich, your quietness is scaring me, my friend.
I'm just listening, man. That's all.
Wow, Rich, you changed.
Rich, have you ever ate SpaghettiOs?
Yeah.
I think
of course, but like a long time ago, like years ago.
Oh, no, it's Mr. John again. Mr. John, are you trying to?
I don't know what happened. I dropped out. I completely dropped out.
Now you're here twice in one time.
Yeah.
Sing happy birthday to me now.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, dear Aaron. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah. And with the echo in there, it really fucking made me feel like I was all fucked up, man. I didn't even have to get drunk to get that feeling.
Crazy,
I didn't even have to get drunk to get that feeling.
Well, I've been drinking a little bit tonight, but I'm not that drunk.
I can tell you've been drinking, Mr. John. I can tell you've been drinking.
Yeah, I've had one too many martinis.
I've had one too many martinis too. You know what?
Hey, it is what it is tonight, brother.
You know, the next time I get pulled over, because I know it's gonna happen, because it's drawn to me. But I'm serious. When the cop gets to my car, I'm gonna be like, "No, Mr. Budweiser, I haven't drank any, officer. So why don't you go in your jackyard and back off?" I'm gonna tell that to the cops.
I gotta try to come out and come back in.
All right, John.
Because it's echoey.
Yep, I know. It makes me feel like I'm all hammered.
I know. It makes me feel like I'm all hammered too, and I'm
Well, maybe
not.
we should keep it that way, and that way we don't need to get hammered. It can be a free fucking ride. With no consequences attached. With no consequences attached. You can't fucking beat that kind of free ride.
It's a lot cheaper and safer than buying alcohol, isn't it?
Fuck, for real. Like I found a new addiction. Like I'm not even gonna need to smoke. Hey, I'm not even gonna need to smoke weed anymore, man. Like for real. I'm just gonna be like, Mr. John, come on my channel. I need to get fucked up. We'll sit down here twice.
I'll do the best I can.
Party down.
Yeah. I'm gonna smoke a big joint. I just rolled
I think
one just a
that's
minute
Aaron's way
ago.
of saying that he's high on love.
I'm just fucking high on.
Oh, Aaron's high on everything.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. I'm so glad you're having a good
If it's positive vibes, Aaron's high on it.
You know what, Mr. John? That just gave me. I'm gonna get struck for this. I'm gonna catch a copyright strike for this, but it's okay. But you just saying that right there made me think of a song, and this is exactly it, John. Go ahead and continue what you're saying, Mr. John, while I get this all set up. Positive vibes, but
Rich, you are so scary. You're so quiet.
Well, I haven't even had a drink yet. Maybe that's why.
I would like for you to be Rich the beer guzzler tonight and do your guzzler thing and give your boy a holler as you do it.
I did earlier.
I didn't see it. It don't count. I didn't see it. It don't count.
Rich was one of the first people to wish me happy birthday this year.
Shut the front gate.
In the morning,
My wife was the first person to wish me happy birthday this year. Let me get that straight. But Rich was one of the first people to wish me happy birthday this year.
Oh,
wow. This morning.
Yeah. My wife, it's hard to beat my wife and my daughter.
Rich, I could tell
because
I was
they literally watch the clock and see who can get their happy birthday into me first every year.
I said happy birthday to you at 6:54 a.m.
Did it? It probably just died. I don't know. The lights
Rich, I could tell would be a great.
What's that? Sorry,
Rich, I could tell would be a great guy to sit down and have some beers with.
Oh wow!
I've never heard
He'd
that
be
before.
mellow. I could tell.
That's crazy, man.
Rich would be a horrible person to watch movies with, and why? He has seen every damn movie. He would fall asleep. He'd be so bored.
Yeah.
Have you, Rich?
Pretty much. Yeah. I have a lot of movies. So. Too many.
Sorry. So check us out. We're literally.
I've got one movie that I find very near and dear to my heart. That's Braveheart.
If that's you, quit doing that.
Ooh, hey.
Great one.
Quit doing it.
Seagull Rock Squawk. Another good dog movie is called Hachi. It's a good one.
Hachi, huh?
Yeah, Hachi.
The last one I saw that had to do with dogs was the one where they released them to the wild. I forgot what it's called. I think Harrison Ford was in it, right? Or I forgot who was in it. Yeah, but there's a bunch of those on dog films.
But this dog film I'm talking about is a true story.
Wow.
Hey, I really hate to do this, you guys. I really, really do. I got to play this song real quick, but I got to go. I just got another $32 order. I just got a $32 order, and I'm so yeah. I got to get this order. But this goes right along with what you were saying, Mr. John, about positive vibes. This is by one of the greatest bands ever to make music. This song's called "Positive Vibes" by Cottonmouth Kings. I know. I own no rights or or any of that kind of shit to the song. I didn't write it, but I am paying credit to the Cottonmouth Kings for writing this song. I believe it was 2002 that it came out, published, produced by their record label. King Spade or some shit like that. I don't know.
Awesome song, man.
For real,
Yeah, it is, dude.
And that's like when I hang out, when you guys come and hang out with me, man, that's what I get. I get positive vibes, man. And I love all you guys for hanging out with me tonight. After I do this order, I might go live again, but I really got to get this order done, you guys, like, because that's all I'm about is money, 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 right?
Yeah, I understand.
Right.
I love you guys with all my heart. I really do, man. Rich, I love you, my homie. You know that, bro.
Happy birthday to you, Aaron.
I love you, my sister. Mr. John, I always got mad love and respect for you. Miss Wanda, it was my pleasure talking to you tonight, Miss Wanda, for sure. Like, you're my favorite
Miss
woman
Wanda,
on this live
he
stream.
said good night. She said good night. She loves you. She said good night. She loves you, G2K.
Everybody that stopped by in the chat, Mom, I know you love me, and that sucks you couldn't come up and spend time with me, but I know I'm in your heart, and you know you're in mine.
Miss Wanda says she loves you, Seaglass and Rich.
Love you guys too.
Seagull Rock. Thanks for stopping by.
All right. If you get on late,
Have a great night, you guys. Bye.
I'll catch you.
Happy birthday.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Ready, Rich, homie. Stay classy. Stay you, bro. Mr. John. Yes, I will definitely be back live. Just if only for the reason to have you come and close my day off with a prayer tonight. I will definitely be live in a little while to have you do that if you wouldn't mind. So
no, I don't mind at all.
Okay, but I do got to get going. I'm going to lose this order, and I got to get it.
Hey, brother, hit that order. You got it.
All right, everybody. Have a good one. Raider Rich, I love you, brother. I'll get a hold of you in a little bit. I'll be live in a little bit, guys. Ladies and gentlemen. Later.